This is Cinderphonims with ravens. With the voluptuous raven. What did you want to be called?
The illustrious.
The illustrious, not voluptuous. What's voluptuous mean? Am I not thinking that word correctly? No.
Voluptuous means curvy.
Oh yeah, I don't know what voluptuous means now.
Honey.
Everyone, we're live. Yeah, where am I? There's the game. Let's see what we have. I got some cool images. Got this one. This was pretty badass.
Shockwave says turn your volume up.
Shockwave, my volume is as high as it will go on my end.
He says his volume is up 100%.
I don't know. That's as high as this is as high as
Hold
it
on.
will let me happen. Hold on, I'm pulling this up. I don't believe you, Shockwave.
See, I'm listening to it and it sounds fine, so it must be something on your computer. Maybe make sure the YouTube volume isn't muted, like on the YouTube video.
I'm a little cloud, but it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know how to fix that. I can't make it go higher.
I don't know.
It's literally impossible for me to make the audio go higher. Sample area, I can't.
Well, I suppose just start the game. Sounds fine.
Oh, I gotta knock that out. It'd be great if you could scream everything you say. Don't worry.
No, definitely not. Most certainly not.
I used to be able to bump my audio. Now I can't.
It sounds fine.
Alright. Okay. No, I thought I just clicked out of OBS and I was gonna freak out. But we're good.
Okay.
And here's one of her portraits here. Oh, look at that. And all our fairy tale here.
Hello, Edwin.
Hello. Today we're gonna be doing Rod. Here's Rod. Here's his demon.
Is it working? The video is just kind of showing the...
Oh, fuck. Was it not? It is. Why? Hold on. Let's try this instead. Nope. Cool! Fuck! Drop the soda.
Right,
what is happening? What? And the game crashed. Not even the game crashed, the game had an error.
Well,
which means this
I've
game
never seen that happen.
This game is just fucking, it just got programmed wrong.
I've never seen that happen, and I played this all the time.
This is what This is what happens when you have a glitch in a line of code and your engine won't run it. This happens all the time in Game Maker. We ignore. No. What happened? No! No! Stop! No! Quit. Yes. Fuck! Alright. Hold on.
Is it working?
Screenshot uploader, delete that. I don't care. Hold on. Oh, no, this is a disaster. Everyone who go away. I don't care. Cinderella phenomenons.
This is such an event, Jake.
Shut up. The phenomenons. Okay. Oh, God. Hi, Bender. What the fuck, man? You raped me. Alright, is it working?
Is it going to work now?
Mostly. Okay. Well, it's been a while, Bender.
Oh, play the song.
Oh, Lord, alright. I don't know if they'll be able to hear the song very well. It's quiet for me, so I can imagine it's quiet for them.
It is very quiet. Turn it up.
I can't turn it up from here.
But be quiet. Ah, it's too quiet. Alright, I guess just skip the song.
Yep. Alright, it's gonna be sending me something in the future. Cool. Alright. Continue from this one. Alright. So we decided we were gonna do Rod first.
And you remember I told you how to save, right?
Yes, I remember how to save. There you go, and you save.
And you should save like different files for each person you're playing.
Alright. Here you go, Rod. So we want to save now?
Yes. So save it in a different file.
Oh wait, no, don't overrun my save. There we go. Okay, I see. Rod came to the merchant today to discuss something with Parfait. Wait, no, I gotta do the voice. Rod came to the merchant today. No, I'm not gonna do that the whole time.
No.
I'm not. Why, you two got hacked? Oh, no. On your private chat again. Yep, no, that's gonna be that way. That's gonna be that way every single stream, Zane. That's how it's always been, that's how it's always going to be. Anyway, yeah. I wonder what he discusses with Parfait. I'm sorry, it's fun. I'm sorry. Rod's eyebrows furrow as he sees me enter the room. Oh, it seems like the princess has come with something she'd like to speak to you about, Prince Rod. She probably knows why I'm here. Thank you, Prince Rod, for telling me about this. I shall leave you with the princess now. Rod's expression turns grim. He clearly disapproves of me even just being in the same room as him. As soon as Parfait leaves, he shoots a glare in my direction. You'll find he is quite safe from your pitiful band. I don't know what that means, why. No idea what that means. Alright, Rod speaks through his bunny, so... what do we... It's British, right?
Yes, I think so.
What do you want? That's terrible, that's terrible. That's like Cockney. Oi! Hello, puppet! What do you want?
Oh my god, no. Get the voice.
I look down his end of the room and he's already angry. I'm not used to be treated like this by him. I'm here to ask you about your goodness. I'm here to ask you about goodness. You're asking the wrong person, Bluebell. Did I make the right choice in choosing to come to him? I don't intend to help you break your curse, no matter what Lady Popface says. Pardon? I'm like a little wiggling, and my mother have tried to be kind to you many times, but you only ever respond with disrespect and cruelty.
Emilion.
Right. Totally. Is there any action in this game? No. We're gonna be reading.
Yes, there is actually.
We're gonna be doing a lot of reading. There's no
action later on.
Action? Is there a video game in this video game?
I think he meant action like things that are going to be happening.
No, I don't think he meant that. I think he meant, am I going to be playing a video game? And no, we're going to be reading a novel. It's a very nice novel. It's a visual novel. Wait, that's a Star Wars? That's a Star Wars quote? I have no idea. Cruelty? You think I've had cruel to them? How would you describe your behavior? Why do they all sound like dicks in my voice? They all sound like really pompous people. Why am I suddenly the one at fault? They're coming to a palace made my life miserable. I'm the victim here, not them. The others those may think you're capable of goodness, but I severely doubt it. I do not wish to work with you, so do not come to me with help. Excuse me. turns and begins to walk away, leaving me to stand alone in this room, even angrier than I was before. Blue Bella in the tell fiction. It's Blue Bell, not Blue Bella. Beautiful voice acting. Thanks, Bread.
I love bread, though. Bread is my favorite. Because I just love carbs.
You heard it here, Bread. You're her favorite. Not that I'm her favorite. Because,
You're my second favorite.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh.
Oh, come on, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no. Yeah, alright. Dare he treat me like this? I grab his arm and pull him around so that he's facing me. I refuse to let him belittle me like this, especially when I'm making a conscious effort to change. What if I can help you break your curse? Will you help me then? Rod fixes me with an icy stare as he pulls away. I do not intend to break my curse. What? Rod shoots me one last glare before he leaves the margin, leaving me to stand there, confused. If he does not intend to break his curse, then why is he even here? Everyone is a bitch so far. If you guys missed the first episode... Oh, that's music.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys missed the first episode, it's on Blue 2. Very fucking long stream. Someone would say agonizingly long. But, did you read my comment? Oh, I can't understand your comment. Do you have an H button? You should try to type an H. I got a better name for it. Blue Bella and the Chex Mix Prince. I'm about to ban you, Edwin. Don't talk about Chex Mix! And stop calling me Blue Bella, it's Blue Bell! Oh my god, get it right. Is there any moving in this game, other than the characters?
It's a visual novel.
Yes. Gravel and sand are embedded between the floorboards. The wood beneath my feet is covered in thick muck. Oh, God. No. Go away, broom. Oh, no.
It's Mr. Broom.
Stop! He might be my favorite character. I never thought I'd see this. The princess is actually sleeping. I'd say much more like the broom assuming the princess is just along for the ride.
I mean, not wrong.
What voice do we have for Garland?
For who?
Garland. Shadow. Oh, hello, Shadow.
Garland...
We had a call-on voice, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Lady Parfait! Yours have arrived! Where should I put this?
Oh my god.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Well, just like a Lady Parfait. About like a serious, like a... Your orders have arrived. Where should I put them? About that, actually.
Shockwave asked if the broom is actually your favorite character.
Oh yeah, the broom is my favorite character. Very complex character arc, really witty dialogue, fantastic character. Basic white bitch voice. Like lyric Carlin as he begins to move. Yo! Huh? You're dirtying the floor. Sorry. Walks off. Goblin dashes across the floor with long steps in an attempt to leave as few footprints as possible. This was Dolores' doing, was it? Isn't it? Avia? Oh shit, no, that's Parfait. Everyone's just kind of the same voice now. Is it obvious? This has witch having fun written all over it. I need water. Wow, completely spot. What was that? It was Christopher Walken. You are the worst. No, don't be mad at the broom, princess. It is only trying to help. Poor broom. See, the broom's sad now. Now I feel sad.
It's an inanimate object.
But the broom is sad. It's doing nothing but making my life miserable. Lady Parfait, I must. What was. Oh shit, what was the everybody's voice? Oh yeah. Lady Parfait! I must speak with you! I look up at the witch that has just entered. She's a regular at the Marchand, and according to Parfait and Delora, she's a good witch. She orders tea from here from time to time. She has mud on her shoes. Why is she glaring at me like that? She believes it's not because of his shoes, dear. I've just cleaned the floor. Oh, I'm sorry. I will clean up under myself right away. Good. The princess is something.
Broomfield? Is that what we're calling the broom now?
Broomfield?
I don't know. Apparently it's coming from Edwin.
Edwin, no, we're not calling the broom Broomfield.
His name is Mr. Broom. It even says that in the game.
Yes. My ears just suffered a great deal of physical harm.
Welcome to Blue's channel.
Yeah, really. Like, didn't PewDiePie play this game? Did PewDiePie play this game?
Did he?
I sincerely doubt it, but if you find it, I will be amazed.
I'm going to Google it.
The witch hurriedly cleans up the tracks she made coming in before speak with Parfait. Even though Parfait says that Delora and this witch is good, I do not trust her judgment. Especially not when she considers Delora, who ruined my life, a good person. I put the broom back in its resting place before double-checking my work. Now that I'm
Apparently
done...
PewDiePie played a game called Cinderella and Stefan.
Wow, that's different.
But it looks like a very different kind of game.
I can imagine. I'm done. Okay. Whom should I ask for help today? Oh, shit. We're just gonna keep asking Rod?
Yes. It gets you extra points with him.
Okay. Let's over Rod is answered to heaven. That was almost perfect timing. Tommy does not intend his break his curse, yet here he is again. Rod must sense my eyes on him, because the minute he walks in, he turns and looks at me. Especially as cold as unmoving as always. He pointedly leaves the tavern in the area and enters the reception. I follow after him. I told you to find someone else. What can I do to make you stop hating me? What? You said that whatever I'd done to your family, you or your family was bad. So if I reverse that, I might get a good deed. Surely you don't understand how goodness works, do you? I would not be asking you if I did. Rod closes his eyes and rubs the back of his neck. He looks thoughtful, but also irritated. A basic white bitch. I do not intend to break my curse as soon as possible, and I do whatever it takes. It says that it's fine to chip a good deed, it's supposedly about thanks for what I've done. So you gotta have it or not. It's really fun to do, but I know it's gonna annoy her, so I can't. Tell Lady Parfait.
What the fuck? Rod is not a mega bitch. He's just tsundere as fuck.
Tell Lady Parfait.
Plus, you missed the first part. Like,
yeah, Rod's not a bad guy.
Bluebell used to be a bitch.
Bluebell is an absolute total bitch. I'm a bitch.
I mean, Rod is kind of a bitch at first, but then he turns into not a bitch.
Who's the one answering my question? And he calls me the cruel one. I want this past to complete even one good deed. Not for any lack of trying, though. I've been asking around for advice on how to be a good person and received various answers. What makes someone good? Oh shit, what was Waltz's voice? It's been like 3 weeks. Ah, fuck. Let's say being selfless. He's just gonna be a guy. I don't know. Shit, what was Anissa's voice? She was annoying, right?
Yeah.
I think it's considered that you consider another person's feelings. There we go, that's an Anissa's voice. patience. I don't care what Rumpel's voice was before. I'm gonna change his voice. The ability.
Rumpel is very flirty.
Yeah, the ability to soothe even the most broken of hearts.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Forget I asked. Bravery. Loyalty. You must be beautiful both on the inside and out. Right. I must be all of those things in order to be good. According to Parfait, I cannot just pretend. It has to come from my heart. Place my hand on my chest and feel a steady pulse in my heartbeat. That will not be easy, considering my heart is just a vital organ of my body. I don't know how to produce this substance known as good. What are you rubbing? Oh, Edwin. I don't want to know what Edwin's rubbing.
Neither do I.
I close my eyes, thinking of all the possible ways I might be able to break the curse, but in the end, my mind is blank. Mother, what am I supposed to do? A dream? There's Mother. Your personal feelings are nothing but a weakness for others to exploit. This is why you do not show them. You only show them that you are strong. Yes, Mother. You must not let any false kindness deceive you. People will use these niceties to trick you into exploiting your weak emotions. But you can trust me, Bluebell. I never hurt you. I will never lie to you. I am all you need.
The dream sequences are definitely odd.
I love you, Bluebell. I love you too, Mother. Yeah. Keck. Thank you, Bender. How are those lessons of yours going? I hope you're not giving anyone a difficult time. I'm the only one having a difficult time. Have you tried pairing up with someone? Pairing up? Some people in the tavern pair to assist each other. 2 heads are better than 1, as they say. It's not a bad idea, but the problem is with her. Who's going to volunteer to pair up with the Ice Princess? Which is a point. People may not glare at me more. It's not escape the fact that I'm still disliked.
Edwin asked why the mother sounds evil. Because she is evil.
Yeah, did you listen to her? Rubber. Most of the boarders of the Martian volunteered to help her, remember? I met most of the boarders. Never mind. They're just the same person. It's only a matter of time. Stop it, Delora. It's your choice, Princess. Pairing up is only a suggestion. Pairing up and say, someone help me really break my curse? Or they end up being an annoyance instead? Princess! Excuse me! Princess! I'm sorry for disturbing you, but it looks like you've just been staring at your tray and the customer is waiting for his order. Of course. Delora has me helping a niece today. The merchant is unexpectedly busy and they cannot keep up with all the customers. Stop daydreaming, Bluebell. Flu doesn't deliver itself. You do not need to tell me that. Jesus Christ, if you call Bluebell out one more time, Edwin, I'm going to actually fucking ban you from my stream.
I mean, it's literally written right there.
It's right there.
I'm just gonna remove.
Yeah, thank you.
There we go. Goodbye.
How much is this game, and was it worth it? It's free. So yeah, it's worth it.
It's free to play. It's awesome.
F to B. Such a mind pass. My stiff mattress does little to soothe my aching muscles. I was on my feet the entire day, struggling to keep up with the steady stream of people that came into the margin. I've never seen the margin this busy. I roll into my stomach and bury my face into my pillow. My arms and legs protest the movement. I refuse to live this type of life much longer. I need to break this curse as soon as possible. Why don't you pair up with someone? Pairing up might not be such a bad idea.
Well, now you have to pair up with a rod.
Okay. And I can't unlock these two, I see.
Nope. Remember I told you about that?
Yeah.
So click the bottom one.
Alright. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
I told you fucking 3 times, Edwin! 3 times I told you it was Bluebell, not Bluebella!
Okay, calm down.
Oh,
Deep
God.
breaths. Deep breaths.
There we go. Aha! Chapter 3! I went faster than the last chapter. Oh, we're gonna save. Or should we save over the rod one again?
Yes.
Alright, there we go.
Although there are a lot of save slots, in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah, we're good. We'll be fine.
So it just really depends on...
Lord Dab is forgetting. Cinderella, doesn't she have 2 evil sisters? Well, not in this kind. Go watch the first episode!
Seriously.
I know you don't have a good relationship, but Rod is sparing no effort to tell me how cruel I've been to his family. I feel that rectifying whatever that mistakes then might be an easy way to get 3 good deeds. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. But Bluebell, he didn't tell you that you didn't want to break his curse. Yes, but that may not be the whole truth. He's still reluctant to break his curse despite all the advice I have offered him. Perhaps you'll be able to encourage him. Where I could not. No, I'm too lazy. Well then, shut up. Don't mention things. Jesus Christ. Oh, 1 sec. There you go. Wait, why'd I send that to Clay?
What's the problem?
Never mind. You know, it's not important. Nothing I'm doing. Sorry, Clay. Who names their kid Parfait? French person. Or Parfait. I don't have that clock in my room. Why? Why? Fucking Belle.
What?
She sends me a snap and says, "Snap me back, ho," and I do, and then she sends me a middle finger. Like, thanks, Belle.
Indeed.
I would eat that dessert. That's actually kind of funny.
Alright. Keep reading.
I do not care if he does not want to break his curse. I only need him to help me.
Okay, you know what, Shockwave? People take time out of their life to play these games because they're amazing, and this is a game I recommended. Because I like this game. We just haven't gotten to the exciting bits yet, okay?
Alright. It's actually Bella. What are you talking? Why can't people understand the name Belle? Clay's being battled from. We need a grammar Nazi here. Hey, I'm a grammar Nazi. I'm a certified grammar Nazi.
Are you now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're ready to see him here. He's in the palace. In order for this arrangement to work, I will need to be in the palace. For one, I think that's a terrible idea. What if Dolores Joyce shows up? She averts her gaze to the floor, expression mixed with anxiety and solemn consideration. What if what? Is there something I should know? But the witch and the fairy just stare at me silently. After a few moments, Parfait speaks. You'd be far away from us, princess. We would not be able to assist you. The witches would be lying in wait for you, knowing that you're the true crown princess of Angel. They might seek to use you for their own purposes. What sorts of purposes? Why would witches be after me in the first place? Many of them have been corrupted by the the darkness to tenebrarum. I know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That darkness that invades their hearts, making them better. The tenebrarum is darkness. That's
Indeed.
what that means in Latin.
Yes, we did Google that.
I use my Latin dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Or of the dark, I should say. Many of them simply wanted to see, let's see the fairy tale curses continue on undisturbed. This is all just speculation, but it's better to be safe than sorry. What would you have me do? Delora? I have an idea. I think we go to the palace to make sure there's someone to look out for her. How? Just trust me. Tomorrow, the Ice Princess returns to her palace. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh no, he's gonna hack my Roblox account!
What?
Bread. This cannot be happening. Don't dilly-dally! The princess was soon awake and expecting her new maid! Oh no. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I close my eyes, suppress the urge to groan. How's that Dolores able to return me to Emily's personal maid?
Emilian.
Whatever.
You're doing it on purpose.
I am, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
She thought this would be funny, did she? Oh, I will make her pay for this. I expect you not to be late again! We have a very strict rules on how the palace staff should behave. Not exactly how Delora managed this. She told me that she was going to cast a spell on me and that it would be over as soon as I opened my eyes. Closed my eyes, sure. After I opened them, I found myself here in a maid uniform. What if this is not what we think it is and she's not actually cleaning? She's using the maid uniform for... Never mind.
What was that?
Okay, never mind.
What was that? You want to run that by me again?
Just the thought of having someone close your eyes and then opening them and you're in a maid uniform just doesn't sound right to me.
Oh, I know.
Jesus Christ, don't do that voice.
See?
Oh, no. No, it just makes it that much better. Great, more ideas for fanfic. Shut up, Edwin. What did she do? The maid continues to babble at me. How annoying. Pretend to listen to her as she links me through the palace hallways. Emilian and Rod's... Yeah, I said it right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And Rod's chambers are located here. Oh, no. I remember her voice very, very well. Oh! We got it. Oh, Emilian suddenly appears from the... Your Highness! The mud ducks into a neat little curtsy. Emilian suits mine. I feel tense at any signs of recognition from her, but she only gives me a curious look as to wondering who I am. She clearly does not recognize me. The top maid suddenly reaches back and pulls up my shoulder, forcing me into a bow. You are in front of the Crown Princess of Angel! Show some respect, girl! My apologies, Your Highness. She is new and clearly does not need to be taught some manners. Excuse me? Oh, please! There's no need for that!
Oh my god.
What's she trying to achieve by pretending to be kind of a palace maid? Who is she trying to fool? Your Highness, this is your new personal maid. Emilian glances in the maid, looking confused. Why do I need a personal maid? It is by the king's orders, princess.
Ugh, Emilian is just so annoying, though. Like...
Yeah, the voice is very suitable.
It really is, but God, she gets on my nerves. It's like, oh, I'm so sweet and innocent and naive. Like, ugh.
What is your name? She's talking to you, girl. I scout the maid before facing Emilian. Can't believe I've fallen so down. I'm being ordered around by a maid. Bluebell. It's nice to meet you, Bluebell. I hope we can get along. I did not respond immediately. Ellen's face falls. was just heading back to breakfast with my family. Alright, we're getting through this. I guess I'll be around. I'm not here to babysit her. The maid leans forward to whisper something in my ear. I do not know how it is that you landed this position, but you owe the royal family your diligence and respect. If you continue to disrespect, I will have a word with the king. The maid pushes me forward so that I am forced to stand next to Emilion. She will escort you to the dining hall, Your Highness. Her job requires that she follow you everywhere in case you require assistance with anything. But it is almost time for breakfast, Princess Emilion. Emilion frowns and looks at me. I'm so sorry. What's she apologizing for? Good morning! Oh yeah, it's Queen Generic. Good morning. It seems you have met your personal maid. The king's eyes widen as he spots me. You look familiar. Does he recognize me? I feel a tremble as my heart as I consider that hope. Are you not the girl that came to me at the gates before? I deflate with a soundless sigh. He remembers me as the peasant. This is the first time I am meeting you as Emilion's personal maid. What is your name? Bluebell. That is a lovely name. We are glad to hear of you here, Bluebell. King gives me a warm smile. The softness of his gaze makes me angry. I'd rather you read a Shrek and Shadow fan fiction than this. No offense. I'm not doing that. I'm not ever. No, go on record. I will never. No. At 500,000 subscribers, I will read a
don't make that promise.
I will read a Shrek and Shadow fan fiction.
Don't make that promise. Don't you remember what you promised for 1 million views?
Oh yeah, but on 1 million subscribers, I will be doing a Roblox stream.
No, that's not what you promised.
Oh, and I will send nudes.
Oh my god.
Hey, if I get to 1 million subscribers, I will gladly do that.
You heard it here, folks.
Time to make 2 million accounts. Please don't. I want 1 million legitimate subscribers.
Yeah, if they're fake subscribers, he won't do it.
That's right. He never treated me so kindly and remembered him as his own daughter. The man makes a seat while I walk and stand at the wall beside the other maids and butlers. The door opened and the Rods walk inside. He greets the king, Ophelia, and then his sister. He's just about to take a seat when his eyes suddenly fall on me. The shock is apparent on his face. Oh, I forget Ophelia's voice. Rod, is something wrong? I see there's a new maid on staff. His tone is almost accusatory. I bristle with his words as I'm about to say something when Ophelia speaks. She's Emilion's new personal maid, Bluebell. Her voice changes with every line. I don't even remember Emilion. No! Rod stares at me for a few moments, his expression unreadable. He eventually moves to take a seat. I stand silent, watch the royal family eat their breakfast. The small area is filled with a happy conversation. The four of them smile at each other when they speak, and it's easy to see how comfortable they all are with one another. When I was here, our meals were always so quiet, but everyone looks so happy now. I bite my lip to wail the heavy feeling away. Rod told me that before, but I did not want to believe him. I turned the back to conversation in hand. Ah! We have something very important to discuss with you, Emilion. Uh-oh! I have brought this up before, but now the matter is more pressing. It looks like a blonde seal that is tall and actually has both good eyes. I have no idea what that is. Seal? That's not even how you would spell that.
Oh, it's from it's from an anime called Black Butler.
Oh, but shouldn't it be I before E except after C?
Nope, that's correct.
Then it's Sile.
No, it's seal.
Well, then that's just spelled wrong.
No, you're spelled wrong.
I'm spelled wrong.
Yes.
Don't you know how to spell the word blue?
Yeah.
Clearly not if you're spelling it different from my name.
Just saying.
Phantom Hive, ho. Why are you blatantly insulting me this time?
I'm not blatantly insulting you.
No, Belle is.
Oh.
She called me a bitch and a hoe and a bitch again. Nah. Oh yeah, Ophelia's the queen, alright. I know this seems a strange proposition, but it's a royal tradition. Emilion is at a suitable marrying age, and this ball may yet help her find a suitor. But a husband? Emilion's cheeks are tinted pink. A royal ball for Emilion? For her to find a husband? I've never agreed to such a thing. The king never forced me into one because he knew that. I will not force you to marry someone you do not love, Emilion. We agreed on this ball to uphold tradition. All eligible bachelors will be invited in 4 months' time, and you will choose the man you want to court you. I did find my true love through a ball, after all. Glances to Ophelia, who responds with her with a fond smile. But what if I can't choose anyone? We will throw one ball as per tradition. We will not force you into another ball if you do not find a good suitor. But we must uphold traditions at least once. Perhaps this will push you to think more about your future. I will not put any added pressure on you, Emilion, but I would be happy to see your grandchildren before I have to give up my throne. I am not getting any younger, you know. You do look like you're getting up there, at least 22, 23 years old. So you really should be worried about having grandchildren.
Oh my god. I mean, can you imagine not wanting to have a royal ball? Like, if someone were to throw me a ball, I would be ecstatic.
Having a good time, having a good time.
The gowns, the food, the dancing, it's just all so grandiose.
I just like some dude sitting around a couch or something.
Do you ever wonder how we ended up being a couple?
Yes, I do. All the time. I'm like, how the fuck did I get... how did I get you? Like, how did you look at me and go, yeah, I want that?
You have a beautiful smile.
Okay, that was a really good answer. I like trains. Good for you, Brett.
I think he's inbred.
Oh, no. That's too late, Belle. You're a weeaboo now. Father! I can tell the king's trying to make light of the situation, but there is an undertone of seriousness. Emilion eventually sighs and slowly nods. I understand! My gaze shifts towards the rod in a search for reaction, but his expression is impassive. No reaction at all. Did he know this was going to happen? But can I really be the princess of the kingdom of the Angiel Reserves? I feel so unprepared. You kind of are. You are the crown princess of Angiel. You must be confident. Emilia looks down, looking genuinely distressed. I'm finished. May I be excused? But sweetheart, you barely touched your food. You may. Emilion stands up and ducks a quick curtsy before rushing from the room. Do not move until I feel Rod's glare on me. I realize that I meant to follow Emilion. Excuse me. I curtsy and follow after Emilion. Barely make a few steps to die, but the door flies open and Rod is rushing after me. What are you doing here? Oh shit. Oh shit. Gotta save. Gotta save. Alright. Now. I feel like I should I answer him or avoid the question? I feel like I should answer him. That sounds right, right?
Wait, hold on. What was the question?
He asks what I'm doing here, and I should either answer him or avoid the question.
Hmm. Did you save?
Yeah.
Try answer him.
Alright. I'm here to break my curse. You expect me to believe that when you had people offering you help them marching? Ron's expression changes. Anger is clear in his eyes. No, I think you know why you were really here. What are you talking about? You thought that you might take back what was rightfully yours, didn't you? You have no qualms about hurting my family again. I stare at him, not imposed by his accusations. I carefully quell the simmering anger inside me. The last thing I want is to be fired before I can break my curse. I'm not here to hurt anyone, so stop accusing me of such things. We glare at each other in silence. Ah, I made the right choice. There's the purple crystal.
Perfect.
I'd always thought that Rod was closed off and quiet, but his emotions are always blazing in his eyes. You shouldn't be here. Rod steps back, but his gaze is still fierce. I do not have time for this. I'm going to find Emilian. What, so you can insult her? No, because it's my new job to attend her. Excuse me. The last place I expect to find Emilian is in the throne room. Much to my surprise, I find her standing alone inside, staring up at the throne. Oh! She says oh a lot.
She does.
My ears are bleeding. Quit that voice. It's just Emilian's voice. That's her canon voice, don't you know?
For sure.
You have the expression. I'm sorry! What's she apologizing for? I was very rude earlier. Walking.
Interesting, mostly.
I feel a great deal of physical damage going to Scott. That makes me happy. Yeah, and glazes back to the throne and sighs. I'm sure any other girl would be happy to have a ball. I mean, it's like something out of a fairy tale. But I... She sighs once again and looks down at her clasped hands. It sounds so perfect in the fairy tales. 3 days is all it takes before everyone's found out the true love. But I don't think that's how it works in real life, do you? I have nothing to say in response, and Emilian turns her beseeching gaze to me. I don't know how I'm supposed to marry someone I barely even know. Is this really what anybody means to be a crown princess? 30 anime voice. Over number 1. Isn't this precisely what you wanted? Excuse me? When your mother married the king, you became a princess. You went from rags to riches overnight. I cannot keep the bitterness from my voice when I speak. Life is playing out like a Cinderella's, is it not? All you're missing is the glass slippers, and I'm even sure the king would arrange a pair. I don't understand why you are so unhappy. Neither can I! Amelia turns the face away from the throne once more, and the sun that streams through the windows, I can see something shining on her cheeks. Is she crying? I'm so ungrateful! Bluebell, what would you do? What? If you were in my place, if you became crown princess overnight, would you go through with the ball? For the sake of Vangeel's tradition? For the sake of your role? I would never do anything so worthless. The king never brought the subject up with me. He most likely knew I would have refused. Amelia suddenly pats her cheeks and turns to me, a wry smile on her face. I could do with some fresh air. Shall we go to my friend's shop in town? Oh, here we go again. We have only just exited the throne room when Amelia stops short and I almost bump her in the back. Oh! Oh wait, it's Mithros. Oh, do you remember Mithros's or Mithros's? Mithros? Do you remember his voice?
Of who?
Of Mithros.
Well, he sounds like a little snake.
Oh yeah, did I make him? I can make him sound like Professor Snape. Your Highness, what a pleasant.
Maybe not so nasally.
That's how he sounds.
No, it's a little more smooth.
Sir Mithras abruptly stops to stare at me. Why is Sir Mithras looking at me so intently? Is something the matter, Sir Marthras? No, nothing at all, Your Highness. I'm just amused. Amused? Oh, you haven't met my new maid! This is Bluebell! Bluebell? There's something in Sir Marthras' guess I do not trust. Silence is startling, so I curtsy at him. Sir? Charming. Blue, yes, Shockwave? Number 2. Blue, oh, okay. So where are you off on such a pleasant day? Oh, off to visit a friend! Just make sure you bring your guards with you, Princess. Of course! I wonder what's taking him so long. Amelia decided to invite Rod to join us on a visit. One of the guards offered to get Rod for her, but he still has yet to return. Another stands at the gates, ready to escort us into town. Why does the king even keep these incompetent fools that they cannot find a single person? Maybe we should go and look for Rod. But then, what if he gets here as soon as we go searching for him? I sigh. I will go look for him. You can stay here. But you don't need to run errands for me. She has to ask me to do anything. What does she think a maid even does? I look at her solemnly, not answering her. Finally, she relents. Thank you, Bluebell. I incline my hand slightly before walking off. Number 2, blue. The rest is blue. Yes. I have the best anime voice. What are you doing? Raven?
I am watching a YouTube video.
Oh, okay. So you're completely ignoring
See,
me.
Yandere... Okay, I'm not ignoring you, but Yandere Dev did an update. And you know I follow all of his updates.
Number 3, yeet. No. This is slightly better than being dragged around by that broom. I turn around the corner and nearly bump into someone. I take a few steps back just in time. Princess? I look but shot. Fritz's surprise mirrors my own. Oh yeah, he was Christopher Walken, wasn't he?
No.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not. No, he was not.
Ow!
No, he was not.
Where have you been? I've been looking for you everywhere.
Oh my god. No.
I can't just have everybody have a generic British voice. Science, I like doing Christopher Walken. Blue, can you make those skip and D voices? No more high-pitched voices, please. Hello. Where have you been? I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that? Is that better?
A little better.
Buzzes stare at my clothing. Why are you wearing the maid's uniform? I can't stand that voice. I can't stand that voice.
That's a little too deep. It's deep. It's too deep. Just do a normal fucking voice.
It's boring. Fritz, you remember who I am? I would never forget you, Princess Bluebell. But it does seem like I am the only one who remembers you.
Oh my god, that sounds so weird.
It really does. I'm gonna go back to Christopher Walken. What's going on, Princess? The other people remember the witches, fairies, and Fritz, are you? When I stop to hear the sound of approaching footsteps. Fritz turns around and stoops to a low forward bow when he sees Rod. Fine, Your Highness. Rod's passive face twists with annoyance when he sees me. Rod's never even acknowledged Fritz and he walks past him to stop in front of me. You shouldn't be you be intending to my sister. I do not understand. I'm gonna totally do Christopher Walken. That's too fun. No deep voice. I think deep voices would be worse.
one likes your voices, Jake.
I like my voices.
No one else does.
Prince Rod. Do you know why the princess is dressed like that? I can't even. Alright, we're gonna skip to the next scene, which is reading. You recognize her. You remember the princess too? But if you knew, why didn't you say something when she first went missing? Like, can someone explain to me why she's attending the princess named Emilion? This is Fritz. I cut him off before he can answer any more questions. Feel Rod's gaze in my back as I turn to look at Fritz. No more questions. But princess! Right now, I am a palace maid. But a what? It's a long story and I have no time to explain, so do not ask. Which is clearly discontent. He seems to struggle for a few moments before he finally sighs and nods. Yes, Your Highness. But it's nice to hear someone here speak in my title. Will not do if Fritz calls me that on accident. Just Bluebell for now. But I turn to face Rod. Emilion is waiting. What? The guard could not even deliver her message. Where are you going? Emilion visits a pretty jolly town. My friend's joining us, but right now he might not be a necessary company. He very much could give me away. Rod barely wants to speak with me. He's followed the two of us. I doubt Fritz will make him more sociable. I'm assuming that they're coming this options point. Yes, Fritz looks down for a moment before looking at Rod. I'm so sorry, Your Highness, but you refuse to do so. Please look after Princess Bluebell in my place. Rod, ridiculous. You know, I would not be coddled. Even if I did, Rod care less if I'm hurt. I will not do my best for Fitzgerald. I cannot tell if he's being genuine or not. But it's bad for both of us. Stay there, Bluebell. And you, for Your Highness, not turn away without another word. Come on. Alright, next scene. Like, make Rod sound like a retard. No! I'm not gonna do that. I like Rod's British voice.
You like the what?
I like Rod's British voice.
I do, too. I think it's nice.
Rod is silent.
Everyone should just be British.
That sounds so boring.
That sounds nice, actually. And not stupid.
Isn't Fritz a German? I could do a German for Fritz. Who cares?
You gonna make it sound weird and angry?
No.
Yes.
Not angry. Out of silence, we make our way back to the palace. I guess I'm still thinking about what he said to Fritz earlier. Why would Rod agree to Fritz's request? Because he just wanted him to leave? Stare at Rod's back as he walks in front of me. Sometimes I cannot figure out what he's thinking. Rod! Bluebell! Deep voice was fun, but no. Oh. Good night, Evan. Are you ready? Rod crosses his arms. He does not even look happy with his sister. Even though Rod is younger, I cannot help but think that he often sounds like the older of the two. Oh, yeah, I wonder why. I am busy, Emilion. I cannot keep dropping everything whenever you want to leave the palace. I'm so sorry, but I just really needed some fresh air today. You have plenty of fresh air on the palace grounds. I felt like I needed to be off the palace grounds. Emilion's face as he drops down to the ground. Oh, that's so excited for it. We've gathered carriage. Come on. Alright, let's get through this. I'm bored.
I'm so tired.
Are you?
Yes.
It's 10:23.
No, it's 10:30, and you haven't even gotten through chapter 2.
I'm on chapter 3.
Are we on chapter 3? Is that what we're on?
Yes.
Oh, we're on chapter 3. Okay, maybe we can do it by like 1 in the morning.
Alright, well, we still have an hour and a half before we can, at minimum, before we can stop streaming.
Okay. Well, we gotta get to chapter 10.
Alright, so I could realize that it is easier to walk around now that everyone has forgotten who I am. The atmosphere around town feels brighter. All the spiteful stares are gone. Princess Emilion! Oh, how are you doing? Is your wife feeling better? Emilion has responded to most of the people who know her. She seems to know a majority of people in the town. Oh, wait. Alright. Hang back as Emilion speaks to the man. The night escort hovers somewhere nearby, watching for disturbances. They're going to take longer than an hour if she continues like this. I'm not going to rush her. Don't you need to return to the palace to continue whatever work it is that you were doing? Rod raises an eyebrow at me. I do have to get back to my studies, but my family always comes first. This makes Emilion happy, but I will gladly come to her town. It's a small thing. Happy? Look closely at Emilion. She is smiling, but then she always smiles. I do not understand. She doesn't understand a lot of things, does she?
I'm reading through the chat. Rod probably likes rods up the ass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Stop rod abuse. Hashtag stop rod abuse.
Kind of disappeared.
Yeah. No. I have no idea where she went. Oh my god.
Hashtag stop rod abuse.
She's bored. He's talking to townspeople because suddenly they don't judge her. But she's to worry about being judged. It is clear that everyone adores her. Emilion takes the man's hand as she wishes him well. Rod points out the gesture. See that? That's goodness.
See, I feel like I can personally relate to this main character on so many levels. Everyone thinks I'm a massive bitch.
But you're not the massive bitch that this main character is.
I was before you met me. Like, when we first met, can you honestly say I wasn't on that level?
Not that level, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What levels? What are we doing on Mondi? I don't know what Mondi is.
I think he means Monday.
I know what he means. I know he means Monday. I'm making fun of him. What are we doing on Monday? You'll have to see. It's going to be another surprise. However, I will say, you should all show up on Monday. I think you're going to enjoy it.
What is it?
I can't say it aloud.
Okay. You gotta tell me later then.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. I'm sorry, my friend, but can we not end your self-harm with the right decisions? What are we talking about?
What?
What does that mean? Never mind. Goodness is pretending to be interested in the lives of strangers. Emilion eventually says her goodbye before walking into the family store. This is the toy shop I've fit Emilion and Rod before. Against Roddy knows the expression on my face. He seems conflicted. But why? Before I can ask, Rod marches in front of me and devisively pushes open the door. When I enter, Emilion is already hugging the shop girl, Viorica. I made Viorica something annoying, and then I decided I couldn't stand it, so I stopped.
Yeah. Viorica is just an oblivious bitch.
Emilion, you look as beautiful as ever. I can't do that. I can't. I just have to have a generic voice. I can't. It's hurting. It's hurting me. Emilion, you look as beautiful as ever. See, I have to read it like that. There's too many voices. Oh, please, I look the same.
Stop with the voices. You're just wasting time.
Hold on, I'm gonna get chat's opinion on this. Voices or no? I've got voices for some characters, but others are really starting to stress me out, so I'm not gonna have voices for them. I'm suffering, kill me. No, bread. I will eat you, though, because bread is delicious.
Chat says no voices.
That doesn't count.
It's in the chat.
Well, then ain't the rest of
I
voices.
got another vote. I got another vote for no.
No. Okay. Don't play Outlet. Wait, no, that's not what we're talking about, Shockwave. And I'm not. Pinto really doesn't want voices. All right, Shockwave. Shockwave or Bread. Just let me know. What do you think? Voices or no? I'm still gonna have a voice for the main character, and I'm gonna have a voice for Rod because I like Rod's voice, and maybe some of the other guys.
Says no.
No, unless it's a deep voice. All right. I'm not gonna do a deep voice. Deep voice is okay. Wow, I didn't realize people hated the voices that much. All right, now can we take a moment?
Yes.
Can we take a moment and look at that bird that's just been photoshopped onto that tree?
Yeah. Like, what up?
Yeah.
And those photoshopped flowers.
Yeah. The flowers are better photoshopped than that bird. That bird is clear, but like they didn't even photoshop the head right. Looks like he has a triangle on his head. That's great. Oh, please, they look the same. And you, on the other hand, Amelia steps back before nodding a bright smile on her face. You being in love suits you at the wedding. Wedding? She's already engaged? I could smell movement at the corner of my eyes, turning glance at Rod. I noticed his fingers clench at his fist before he quickly hides his hand behind his back. Expression is impressive as always. I noticed tenseness in his shoulders. Decimond. His name is Decimond.
Yeah.
What kind of name is Decimond?
A Lord Asshole name.
Lord Asshole. Well, Decimal and I haven't seen a date yet, but it should be soon. Would you, Victoria tricks knows the rest of us. Hello. Yeah, via Rika. But his tone is surprisingly static. Last time I was here, he sounded friendlier. So what can I help you with, Emilion? Looking for another doll? Another doll? But Emilion is not interested in dolls. Oh no, I'm just here to see you. I can't wait long as there are other things to do. Emilion, I'll wait for you outside. Oh, okay. I know it is my job to follow Emilion around, but I'm not at all interested in hearing you talk to this girl. Wow, that bird. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Does she even want me here? Oh shit. Save. Alright.
What's the choice?
The choice is stay with Emilion or go outside.
Go outside.
That's what I thought would be it. Any time to improve Rob's opinion of me. I could get him to precisely what I've done wrong, but I can make up for it. Hopefully get a good deed. Courtesy to two girls. Excuse me, Your Highness. I should wait outside with Rob. With the prince. Okay, I won't be long.
Someone named Taco has appeared.
Oh no. We have so much food in the chat. Quaya nada pendeos. Welcome, Taco. Pendejos.
All this taco food is making me hungry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some cookies from upstairs.
Alright.
Alright, you keep reading. I'll be back.
Alright. I love dying to the Warriors, but then, okay. Now that she's gone, I'm gonna have the most annoying voices I can possibly have. Whoa! Oh, okay. I thought he was hugging her from behind, and I was like, what's going on? Broad size and annoying. Why do you insist on following me? Tell me how to rectify whatever's wrong. I've done it finally. See, I love that voice. I love doing that voice. Everybody hates it, but I love it. This again. Cannot help but scowl at Rod's answer. You spat all this nonsense about goodness, but refuse to help me. How is that good? You haven't given me much any reason to help you. What? you're not serious about being genuinely learning how to be good, then I'm not interested in helping you. I can catch him off guard by bringing up his response in the toy shop just now. Fine, then I'll make a normal conversation. Who is Viorica to you? What? Did she done something to hurt your family too? Viorica's a childhood friend. She's not like you at... Oh, he's British. Viorica is a childhood friend. She's not like you at all. Lol, calm down. Whoa, he's talking about his madre. That's not cool. Oh, then why are you acting so cold to her? You obviously did not want to be inside the shop. Rod looks away from me. The absently kicks a pebble on the ground. Yay! That is none of your business. I sigh, disappointed with Rod's reaction. Rod turns away from me as Emilion exits the shop. Ready to go? Emilion nods with a small smile. The two of us begin to make our way to the palace again. By the time we return to the palace, evening has fallen. I hope we're not late for dinner. Look at the minute that the carriage doors open, we are greeted by two familiar faces, Sir Alacaster and Sir Mithras. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. I don't know if I gave a voice to Alacaster. Princess Emilion. Prince Rod. I'm gonna give him like a voice, you know? Let me read the chat. Hi. I was on my way to look for you when Sir Mithras informed me of your whereabouts. He glares at the knight, escort the knight shrinks back. Sir Alacaster sharply turns to me afterwards, his eyes narrowed. Why is he looking at me like that? It was getting late and the queen was worried. I'm so sorry. Oh, Princess Emilion, Prince Rod, it is almost time for dinner. Please let me escort you inside. Sir Mithras gestured me to follow him. I'm about to follow after him when Sir Alacaster suddenly moves to block my path. His eyes are cold. He almost is about to say something when he closes it and shakes his head. We're dismissed, girl. You may go back to your quarters. But that is an order. His gaze is piercing. Even when the princesses now would stand up to that gaze. No. What about no? What? Yes, sir. After dinner, I make my way to the back of the room assigned to me. As I walk down the hall, I notice Rod heading my direction. Rod? He suddenly grabs my arm and pulls me away down the hall. Why are you taking me? Rod does not answer. He just continues moving until we reach an unfamiliar door. What is going on? Rod cuts me off and flicks his finger on my lips. He looks around warily before finally pulling me through the door with him. This place. I've heard this place before, but I've never seen it. Is this a secret passage that leads into town? Rod does not answer me. He simply keeps walking, and I see no other option but to trail after him. How is it that you know of this place? Your Phil refuses to answer. Are you deaf? Rod suddenly stops and I bump into his back. I stumble with a scowl. You ask too many questions. Because you refuse to answer any of them. I glare back at him until Rod makes an exasperated sound. Lady Parfait is the one who told me about this
back
passage.
with cookies.
Oh, good. Okay, right? No, that's not gonna happen, no. Check. Pissed off retarded robot. Check. A weeaboo that is also a normie. Check. A Mexican with an obvious name. Check. Yep. Got everybody we need in chat. Everything is in order. Make sneaking out the palace easier. Parfait should not give me any explanation as to how she knew this place. There are only meant to be two copies of the keys. The king has one and Sir Alacaster has the other. Then why do you have a key? Don't tell me you stole it from the king. I am not a thief. Lady Parfait also has a copy. She's something to provide me for a key to my own use. What? How does Parfait have a key to the palace? I'll have to ask her that yourself. As we step into town, I realize that where is the way headed. We're going back to the margin. Dora's the first person we see as we enter the margin. Well, well, look what the cat dragged in. Dolora, you... Rod glare silences me. He steps forward and points back at me, gaze icy.
I love Dolora. She's so sassy.
She's not staying at the palace. What? Bella raises an eyebrow. Why is that? She works there now. I do not know what game you are playing, but I will not be part of it. Excuse me, this is not a game. I do not want you meddling with my life as you meddled with hers. The room's temperature drops several degrees. Dolores stares at Rod, her expression suddenly lacking any emotion. With all due respect, Your Highness, I will not meddle with your wallowing. It's just because you know how to break your curse doesn't mean that others shouldn't want to either. You should be humbled that a princess here thought you would be able to help her. Rod raises an eyebrow. Where's Lady Parfait? Of course you want to talk to Lady Parfait. She puts things nicely. Fine, I'll fetch it for you. You right. So that's Rod's deal anyway. You there?
What?
Oh no.
What?
We have a new chatter.
What?
We have a new chatter.
Who is this?
I have guesses. A couple guesses. I'm not saying your name. I'm not. Oh, we're all alone empty room. The silence is deafening. Oh shit. Alright. Alright. Next choice.
What's the choice?
Why did you want me out of the palace, or why do you not want to break your curse?
Try break your curse.
I did not break your curse. I do not need to explain myself to you. Do you know how to break your curse? I do. So why are you not doing anything? It's none of your business. I realized the anger inside of me at first, and then I noticed that his hands are fists, and that I'm shaking. You're not angry at me for treating the family unkindness, and yet you treat me with and yet you do not treat me with any respect or kindness either. Excuse me? I realize this is the angriest I've felt in a long time, and it makes me words fall out of my mouth. You're guilty of the same disrespect you hold me accountable for. We're both being cruel to family, aren't we? Rod's eyes are ablaze as he stalks towards me. He stops right in front of me, his mouth pressed into a firm line. As you are so fond of telling Amelia on, we do not share any blood. And then pulling us together as the king, and you not share even any of his morals. Remember this, Bluebell. You will never be a part of my family. And I will never see you as a sister. Oh, sweet, so we can bang him.
Try loading the save and the other option.
Alright. Load. Yes. Why do you want me out of the palace? The further you are away from me, the better. I glare at him. Your action is completely unwarranted. I'm trying to make up for what I have done in the past. Only because you are being forced to. Ah, see, there it goes. Yes, I'm a very nice and respectful person. Good. Why should that make any difference? Besides, I'm still willing to help you break your curse, even though it appears you do not want to. I did not realize the anger inside me at first, and then I noticed that my hands are fists now. I was like, you're angry at me for okay, so it's the same,
You can skip through things you've seen. See the fast forward button on the side? So you can click that.
Yeah. Looks like Parfait. Looks like Parfait isn't it? She pauses and then gives me a wry smile. Seems this partnership is going well. I throw my hands up in anger. He isn't infuriating! Not as helpful as you thought. I was surprised you asked me for his help in the first place.
Okay, so we can bang him. Blue 27.
God damn it. Why does Blue hate me? Yeah, no. Nice to meet you, Troy. It's nice to have you back. I'm glad your lovely alternate 50,000 accounts hasn't, you know, hasn't changed, Troy. All I'm doing for me today is following around Emilion. He still finds a reason to snap at me. His eyes like I do nothing right, even though I make my honest effort to break my curse. Laura eyes me as she slides down into a chair. Has he told you anything about his curse? Nothing useful. Laura sighs. Forced to be so secretive about the silliest of things. Rod has been aware of how to break his curse from the very beginning. Why hasn't he broken it? I have no idea. But the only person who knows about the full terms and conditions of Rod's curse is Parfait. Parfait? Parfait has known about Rod for a while. She convinced him on coming to the martyr after he gave up on breaking his curse. Parfait also thinks that working with you will convince Rod to try to find another way to break his curse. Another way? Don't ask me. I don't know much about his curse either. And if you keep trying, you might convince Rod to talk. I doubt that very much. It seems all I'm doing is convincing Rod that I do not deserve to break my own curse. She looks at me curiously for a moment, and then she grins. I have an idea. If it is another terrible idea, oh no, this one is much better. I'll just stick around with you, you know. Watch out for you. What? Did Laura watch out for me? Oh shit. Oh, she turned into a doll. I thought she was gonna turn into a broom. Oh my god. Alright, wow.
What?
I don't know if I'm okay with that username.
With what?
We have another new chatter. Hello. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello, cheese bottle.
Cheese bottle. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Why do we have so many weird names?
I don't know.
Do you want me to remove that person?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
They haven't done anything wrong. It's fine. Now, there's no way you and Rod are going to sort yourselves out without some kind of help, so I'll be tagging along. It's much easier when I'm travel-sized, You're much creepier. But I feel like she's only gonna make things worse.
Well, she's a doll.
Come on, then. Dolores someone managed to jump in the front pocket of my apron, which was thankfully large enough to fit her doll body. Right. Please don't, it's my twin sister. Wait, who? Cheese bottle.
What?
I'm so confused. Why'd she say I'm not even legal?
Ignore it. Just ignore it. Just ignore it.
Find your Princess Zelda's Palace. Aha! Chapter 4. I'm gonna save on Rod. It's been more than a week since Rod and I returned to the Martian. Hi, a new subscriber, Cheese Bottle, subscribed to your channel. Thank you. I got the notification on my phone instead of, you know, what I should have.
Nice.
Oh, Children of the Born's your twin sister. Oh.
That's interesting.
Thanks, Bender. Thank you very much. Not that I haven't had much cause to be walking around each other nowadays. I'm constantly on my feet preparing for Emilion's ball. This is ridiculous. Better busy than bored, princess. I stop for a moment to better balance on the pile of fabrics that I am carrying. One of the maids has ordered me to bring this to a designated room so that it can be sorted out. I am being reduced to fetching and carrying. Have I made no progress in accomplishing my first good deed? I doubt simply following orders of the other maids will help me get my first good deed. I feel a shuffling in my pocket that narrows Dolores peeking her porcelain face out. Better to obey rather than disobey, at least. You're not going to get a good deed by being stubborn. Anyway, you've put yourself out there a little bit more, princess. You can't just do whatever's convenient for you. That's not good. Dolores has been no help at all. Wait, I recognize this place. Isn't this where your room is? Step in front of the door of my old bedroom. Ever since I came here, I've been ignoring this room, not wanting to see what the king did in my absence. Do you not want to go in? Why should I? It's not my room. It's not if it's my room anymore. Oh, you're no fun. Aren't you curious about how it's changed? I'd be lying if I said that it wasn't. Just a little peek would not hurt. So let me close the door behind me. It's like stepping in the past. The room is exactly how I left. It seems completely untouched. Dolores standing before me in every room before. Looks like someone's been dusting here. Isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. Strange considering no one here should remember this room even belongs to. Glance around, eyes wide. Everything looks the same. Put the fabrics that I'm carrying down on my bed and I make my way to the shelf where my dolls are displayed. The eyes pause on a specific doll. Oh. This one was not here before. Raises an eyebrow. You just don't remember that one because she wasn't very memorable? You do have a lot of dolls after all. No. I know each of my dolls by name. This one is definitely new. She looks very similar to the doll I saw at Vika Rika's shop. Oh my god, is this Emilion's room now?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Emilion has her own room.
Oh. Emilion stands at the doorway, eyeing me curiously. Boopal? What are you doing here? Jeez. So she's weird. Yeah, I can see that. Shockwave, it's a free country. Made a mistake, I thought I was supposed to bring these fabrics here. Hope she does not see through my lie. Milan shakes her head, smiling. Not your fault, Bluebell. You're getting used to the palace and its many rooms. I got lost too. All the time when I first arrived too. This room is interesting though. Father expressly ordered that it be kept clean, otherwise undisturbed. Why would he say that? He won't say why, but apparently this room is very special to him. Maybe it belonged to someone he cherished. Cherished? What a joke. Just gotta feel hope at her suggestion. I don't think Father would like any of us being here. We should leave soon. I only came here to put a ribbon on one of the dolls. One of the dolls? Yes, I put one of my dolls here. I can pick up the doll I did not recognize. I bought this. I know why Emilion always via Rika, but I did not think she liked dolls. Preferred receiving and buying books, so why does she have this doll? Well, do you like dolls? Well, I mean, I don't mind them, but I don't usually buy them for myself, no. Why did you buy this one? Like, does that buy your head? I'm not sure. I bought it as a gift, I remember that much. I was going to give it to someone who liked dolls. Someone I wanted to befriend. I do not know what it feels like, but the dogs here can never bright smile.
Oh, how sweet is that?
Oh. It's really nice. I'm bored of the scene though. Let's go down the liberty. How did that sound? I don't really know, of course. Whew! What's that, 10:52?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Super. That's great. Forgot to follow me on Twitter.
I believe in you.
No doubt how to help carry them inside. I prayed my mind was the first piece, and I stopped her asking, well, I suppose.
Are you even talking?
It'll be 2 days after.
You're very difficult to hear.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Troy, stop starting fights in my chat again. Stop it. Where's my super suck? Oh, damn.
In timeout.
Thank you. He's gonna come back. You think that's gonna stop him? This isn't even his final form. Can't say it.
I think someone needs a timeout.
Mm-hmm. These two talk always so much when they get together. I know the chatter as I walk up to the carriages with the boxes piled inside. What is in these boxes? Oh, the Beyonce has one of me. I think with the ball decoration, part of the order of the day. Part of it. Be careful, it's very heavy. The box man nearly stopped. What is this? Having a million on it. Servants Maybe this. Ugh. Alright, Shockwave. What? No, what? Fuck, what happened?
Hmm?
Oh, damn it. Alright, no, here it is. Kind of. Hold on. Why don't you love me? Here we can see a blue, tragic moments before his death. Oh, that's definitely... jeez. Okay, it's back. The stream stopped for a minute. But now it's back.
Mm-hmm.
The last bulb is the vases. I grit my teeth to shit the box in my arms to make it easier to hold. I thought you worked at a toy shop. Yes, but we also have aisles dedicated specifically to party decorations. What kind of toy shop is that? Bluebell, you be alright? I feel an annoyance is the simmer within me. I'm obviously not alright. Amelia helps me reach up the box, but she's too late. I've only taken one step forward, the box steps down, but I cradle my arms, but the weight is too much for me. For the ground, I feel strong arms around my waist, pulling me back upright. The box is taken from me. Oh. Hi, Rod. My heart mind racing, I cannot comprehend what has just happened. Are you alright? Rod? I glance at the side, I'm shocked to see Rod standing there. His expression on his face gives nothing away, but at a close distance I can see some flicker of emotion in his bright eyes. Concerned? I'm... Bluebell, I'm so sorry, are you okay? Rod pushes me and I stumble forward, almost tripping on the ground. He raises an eyebrow at me. Know your limits, Bluebell. I glare at him. Alright. Yeah, we're on our save. Here we go. I think I'm gonna... Should I stay silent or tell him off? I feel like I should stay silent. Oh, Shockwave.
Did you save?
Yes.
I'd say silent.
Alright. Okay, so that wasn't Troy. That was your second channel? Of course it was Shockwave. You're the new Troy. You show up first in every single one of my streams, and now you have alternate accounts. You are the new Troy.
Mm-hmm.
Lag intensifies. Well, that's Stooches, though. He was the one being cruel here, not me. Haha, I did it right! You shouldn't have suddenly tried to carry something that was too heavy for you. I'll not take responsibility if you get hurt. Rod, you shouldn't be angry for trying to help me. It was my fault for giving you something so heavy. Viorica, what are you doing here? Rod's voice is still cold. Viorica looks startled by his tone. I only came here to deliver some decorations for the ball. And he thought Emiliana and her maid could carry these things on her own. Rod, this is not her fault. I am the one who chose to bring Boo Bear with me. I underestimated the size of the delivery. Viorica was just delivering the supplies. At least she admits her mistakes. I never thought Rod would be so stubborn.
Someone in the chat is now named I'm Your Queen now. I will have you know that I am the only queen around.
Yeah, I am your queen now. Meet Raven, the other queen.
I am the only queen.
I'm sorry, she's the
All will learn to bow before me.
Okay. Tell off with the queen you are. No, that wasn't the correct choice, Belle. But yeah, I am a queen now. Has been watching back in the TF2 days, so she's been watching for a while. For a couple months now. So welcome back, I'm your queen now, because I can't call you queen because she's here. Democracy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call you I'm. Well, it's a joke. She looks sad. Ron ignores her and picks up the box that I've been carrying. He walks away before he suddenly stops and glances back at me. Come on. Rod? We're going to call some of your servants to carry these boxes in. Turns around and begins to walk away. I'm Emiliana's personal maid, not his. Glances at Emiliana who nods her head. I really am sorry, but thank you for helping my brother, Bluebell. Curtsy ever so slightly before running after Rod. Rod! Fixed the pace of his trying to lose me. Turned the corner and barely stopped myself before running it right into Rod's back. What now? Why are you so angry at me today? I've barely even spoken to you. Your mere presence is enough to darken my mood. God, he's being a dick. Oh no. It's gonna be a rival queenery. Layered him and crossed my arms. Funny, you call me cruel. Right now you're worse than I ever was. I do not need someone who hasn't even managed a single good deed to lecture me. I had to try very hard to resist the urge to slap him. You were supposed to help me get a good deed. As I said before, I never agreed to this. I still refuse to help you. Rod starts walking away again. I hurry after him. I cannot recall how cold he was with Fiorica earlier. I thought they were friends, but they treated her like it's a toy shop too. Why are you so angry at Fiorica earlier? No reason. I raise an eyebrow, and Rod quickly answers the question. Why are you cold for her for no reason? You have such a princely disposition. Rod frowns, but no rebuttal for my words. You must be generally cold and unfriendly. Excuse me? That would explain why you treated Fiorica as you did. I thought that you two were childhood friends. Fiorica is always closer than Milion than me. We may have been friendly once, but we've since become distant. Distant? It's none of your business. I pauselessly pass up by my door, remembering that I left both Fabrics and Delora inside. Made my way towards the door and open it. What are you doing? None of your business. Enjoying your field trip? Oh god, I reading this is oh lord. Everyone knows the USA elections are controlled by the Illuminati. It's a basic fact. Your vote doesn't matter because it's already determined. I believe that. I'm so... Oh, my headphones.
You're what now?
Okay, my headphones are back on. What? What was that?
You're what?
I'm just, I need to sit for a few minutes and just, like, read chat. I just need a break from reading. The Call of Duty WoW 2. No. Take some Viagra. No. I'm not doing either of those things. How you guys liking the story? Even though most of you didn't even watch the first episode. In fact, almost all of you didn't watch the first episode. If Troy was there.
What chapter are we on?
4.
Lovely.
Why you hate Viagra? I don't hate Viagra, I just don't need Viagra. Right now. Don't. Ow. Ah! Don't say anything. You're not allowed to say anything. No one's allowed to say anything. Shut up. Stop laughing.
Well, I mean, you don't. That's for sure.
Okay. We're done with this conversation. As for Call of Duty, I might play again, I don't know. I kind of stopped playing Call of Duty for a while. Until I realized you can just break the game by using a shovel. I get like 3rd place in a free-for-all with just using a shovel. And then I'm like, why? Stop defending his erection defects. Hey, fuck you, Shockwave. You don't realize I have all the power. Oh fuck, out here's an attack helicopter. Let's make ourselves this philosophical questions, both philosophical, Rob, that's fine. What is a Viagra? It's not really philosophical.
Why are you putting off playing the game?
I just need a break for a minute.
I mean, I guess.
It's a joke, mate. Oof. We'll resume at like 11 something.
11 what?
11 something.
It's 11:05.
I know. Don't be an ultra-sensitive feminist. First of all, it's Anne. An ultra-sensitive feminist. And I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Bro, stop. I'm thoroughly invested in the story. Third generation feminism? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, alright. Oh, I'm so tired.
It's alright.
What would you have done if it wasn't me? Switches have done sets for these things. Delora. Rod slowly enters the room. You don't know about the patriarchy. We're not going to talk about the patriarchy.
Oh man, I could rant for several hours about the patriarchy.
That's why we're not going to talk about the patriarchy. Most interesting stream so far. Thank you, Taco. If you're not being sarcastic.
The patriarchy needs to be obliterated.
Oh yeah, Sebastian. It's nice to see you here, Lady Delora.
Oh my god. That's gonna kill your voice.
I know. Nice to see you too, little Sebby. Why are you here? Delora shrugs as she inspects her nails. I thought I would help the princess here, since someone doesn't seem very willing. Burrows his eyebrows at her. I didn't... Yes, I know. You didn't sign up for this. But do you really think you have a choice, Rod? Delora looks at Rod pointedly. You know the consequences if this fails. Rod looks away, expression conflicted. Consequences? What are you talking about? Consequences for not helping me with my curse? Rod sighs heavily before turning back. Laura does not pay attention to me. I am not the right person for this. Doesn't matter what you think, the princess thought you were, so suck it up and do your job. Rod is silent for a few moments before he finally faces me, looking resigned. I'll help you then, but don't expect me to change my opinions of you. Drug at him.
Right, he's definitely not gonna change his opinion of us.
Oh yeah. We're totally not gonna get to fucking by the end of the game. What's all this Ajit Pie stuff? Is that a new meme I don't know about?
That's the guy who's trying to get rid of net neutrality.
Oh. You mean
Do you not read the news?
You mean got rid of... Oh, yeah, I remember him. You mean got rid of net neutrality?
No, trying to get rid of, because it still has to go through Congress and the House of Representatives and then the Supreme Court, so it's not gone yet. It's just very close.
I'm gonna leave now. Okay. Shockwave, stop talking about feminism.
Oh, man.
Please don't. Please. Can we stop? Because I hate people. No.
Who's insulting feminism?
No one's... Okay. We're gonna stop. We're gonna... it was not like I was expecting youth in the first place. It already claims with a clear triumph. Just, that should pious fagoid. Okay. Oh, damn. Don't leave Belle, he's gone now. The Batman is gone. In order to achieve good deeds, you're going to need to mend what you broke before. I don't feel like he knows what he's going to say. My sisters always wanted to be friend, so you must do that. Show her kindness and you may be able to get your first good deed through her. Show her kindness,
fuck.
huh?
My contact fell out.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, shit. Okay, hold on. I found it.
Don't put it back. Get a new contact!
What?
Get a new contact. Don't put the old one back in your eye.
What?
You're gonna get like pink eye or something by doing that.
Fine, I'll just put my glasses on. Just give me a minute.
Okay, have mercy. This is not the stream of mercy. This is a blue stream.
Blue has no mercy.
That's
It's
right.
not in his vocabulary.
I don't even know what the... What does that say? Mercury? Mercury.
You nerd.
I don't have any mercury. Sorry. That'd be pretty cool. I'll say that she believes Rod will be able to help me for now. Later I'll make my way to the dining room with the fabrics and see Amelia and Ophelia inside. Bluebell! I see you. Where's Rod? He returned to his studies. Oh right, he has history lessons today. And I'm to finish my history homework, which is due tomorrow. As Emilion muses aloud, I ponder what Rod told me earlier. This becomes Emilion's friend, but is that really a good deed? I hope Rod didn't send any of the servants out before he went back to his room. I want to tell him that Viorica and I have clearly called on the guards to bring back foxes inside. Maybe he's decided to start his lessons earlier so that he can make a dance lesson this evening. Dance lesson? Father wanted to hire the best dance instructor in Angiel, but I honestly feel more comfortable with Rod teaching me. He's a good dancer, and so Father has allowed it. That is a surprise. I did not know Rod could dance. He used to prefer singing, but then Ophelia trails off. She knows she's talking about the fairy tale curse, but I did not expect her to divulge such information to a maid like myself. He's decided to focus on dancing for the past few months. Please, Father, I regret all of my sins. You must atone for your sins. Regret is never enough. Ophelia glances down at the fabrics and looks up and smiles at me. Bluebell, would you mind helping me with this?
Gotta be helpful.
Oh, very true.
Is it a choice?
Nope.
I remember this scene. I thought it was so sweet.
Rod comes immediately to the throne room after his history lesson and starts his dance lessons with Emilion. I'm only standing here because it's my responsibility as her personal maid to watch over her as she practices. I watch as she steps out of rhythm and Rod sighs at her. You're doing it wrong. That's the 10th time. Sorry. Again. They start from the beginning and I'm unable to stifle my own sigh and Emilion messes up the same step again. This would make the 11th time. I really am terrible at this. Would you rather have the royal dance instructor teach you? He has more experience teaching than I do. Experience.
Blue 2K17.
Thanks. So 2017. How hard is that to say?
2K17.
What's with all this 2K17 shit?
2K17.
You're just doing to annoy me now. It's like a basketball game or a baseball game. They always name themselves like 2K, whatever.
2K17.
I think I have like a baseball game that's like 2K06 or something like that. Check your phone. Jesus Christ. Why do I have to say this aloud? No, I really do want you to teach me, Rod. I'm sorry, I'm just a slow learner. You're always good at everything. Singing, dancing, cooking. Prince Rod cooks? Yes, Rod does cook. He's very good at it. You don't have to tell her that. Does it really matter? I love bragging about how talented my little brother is. I see a tinge of pink in Rod's cheeks as he turns away. Is he embarrassed? Mia looks down at the floor, smile smaller. I wish I was as talented as you, Rod. I always thought Emilion was overly optimistic. She seems to bounce back. With no matter how many times I pushed her away. Can I help consider that thought? Now seeing her like this only irritates me. Pitying yourself will get you nowhere. Not everyone can be as perfect at everything when I first start out. I remember when Mother gave me similar lessons. She'd always such a harsh teacher. She hated when I showed weakness in front of her. She'd keep practicing until I perfected whatever she wanted me to do. Failure was never an option. I never had time for self-pity. Instead of feeling sorry for yourself, just try harder. Let failure inspire you to do better. Bluebell, she's right, Rod. Instead of complaining, I should be working harder. I let an exasperated sigh and crossed my arms. You always look at your feet whenever you reach the underarm turn. Instead, focusing on your steps and let Prince Rod lead you. Worrying too much about your next step is what puts you off rhythm. Leon stares at me. Can you dance, Bluebell? I can. Why? Wow, that's amazing! There's nothing amazing about being able to dance. Praise makes me embarrassed regardless. Maybe I can learn faster from someone else, seeing someone else do the dance first. Oh, I see where this is going. What are you talking about? This might be easier to copy the steps if I had someone perform them first. She turns to me suddenly, eyes bright. Would you help me? I meant to assist Emilion with the way dancing with her brother. Surely a lovely maid must be doing this. Alright. Gotta save anyway, 'cause it's a choice now. But I guess I should accept. So at least I can prove that I'm a better dancer than Rod. Ha ha! Besides, I'm supposed to be listening to Emilion, no matter how absurd her requests are. This is what you want. Oof. Really? The rushes up, takes her hand in hers. Thank you, Bluebell. I thought this might be an awkward request, but I'm so happy you agreed to this. I turned to Rod, who's glowering at me. I'm not dancing.
Glowering?
Whatever. Hey, Raven.
Yes.
Do you have your phone?
It's on the floor, I think.
Of course it is. I'm dancing with her. She might step at my feet. Emilion gives her a disapproving look. Rod, please? Rod eyes me weirdly. I step towards him and offer my hand. Shall we? Rod scowls at me for a few moments before kindly taking my hand. Ah. He showed me, places my hand on the small of my back. Rod looks at me, but quickly averts his gaze. Is something wrong? I don't think we'd ever have a dance with you, is all. Neither did I. Looks at me again, this time with an uncomfortable scowl on his face. You're not the only uncomfortable one here. We both start dancing and I eventually start counting the steps. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for muting that account. We're gonna tap that fish. Somebody finally read the description. It's been a long time since I danced with anyone, but the steps come to me naturally. The dance is rather simple. While Rod and I move stiffly, I cannot help but notice his careful footwork. I realize that Rod is a pretty decent dancer. Of course, I would never openly admit that. When we stop here, Emilion, clapping.
This scene is so sweet.
Clapping hands with both of us in awe. You really are a good dancer. And now Emilion sounds like white girl. Thank you so much for showing me the steps. Now And for sure what to do during that part. I just shrug before I step back in the corner. Anne takes position, Rod once more, and this time she has a bright smile on her face. I can't believe something as simple as that had made her happy. At the end of the day, Emiliana has managed to do the steps correctly. She tells me how many times how grateful she is for the help. The practice, I return to my room and I retire to my bed. I think about how happy Emiliana was. Such small things make a person happy. You're welcome. Well, thank you, Pissed. You stepped out of rhythm again, Bluebell. But, Mother, this is really hard. A princess never complains. You must be perfect. You must perfect this waltz by tomorrow. Otherwise, I cannot allow you to play with your dolls for the day. But if you have time for objections, you have time to push yourself harder. Now, once again, from the top. I saw the portrait. We saw the thumbnail, everybody. The thumbnail, everybody. We got it. We nailed it. We're gonna go ahead and...
Did you make a pun?
Did I make...
Was that a pun?
What?
Was that a pun? We nailed it?
How was that a pun?
Because you were just talking about the thumbnail.
Oh, that's actually funny.
Oh my god, you made an accidental pun.
I did. I made an accidental pun. That's somehow worse. Yeah, thank you, Belle, for being a grammar Nazi. All right. Now, far from perfect, I can tell she's improved by demonstration Rod. Meanwhile, Rob still chooses most of the time, though I've noticed that he is less cold than usual. He's not at least snapping me for no good reason anymore. But Dolores is no longer assisting me. She insists on staying in my room more often. She says that there's something important that she wants to investigate. Can I even guess what it might be? I prefer having her around anyway. Constant chatter makes things difficult to focus on anything. Now I need to figure out how I can achieve my first good deed. Almost 3 months have passed since I was first cursed. Ah, jeez, I'm so tired. It just like hit me. Those are my thoughts. I head back to sleep at Koya's that night. Amelia excused me a long time ago, insisting I go to my own room before she went to hers. Walking down the hallway and Miss Rudd leading a familiar path. Fall out to her. Are you going to the march-in? Huh? Rod jumps and turns around. The surprise on his face quickly fades to annoyance. Don't do that again. I know, not today. As I came here, I found out that Rod occasionally sneaks out of the palace at night and goes to the secret passageway to the march-in. But now I'm still confused on why he goes there. He said before that he's given up on his breaking curse, makes me wonder why he still visits. Speaking of why he refused to break his curse in the first place. Is he okay being the way he is, or is his curse just really difficult to break? Why were you cursed, Rod? I'm not answering that question. Why? Can I help you break your curse if you refuse to tell me anything? Like before, I do not need your help. I chose you as my partner. You help me and I help you. Highlighting the breaking curse. Curse must count as a good deed. See, just selfish intentions behind every good deed. Rod scowls at me and crosses his arms. Afraid that this isn't how it works at all. Going for the back of the retort. Both turn to see Sir Alacaster approaching us. Prince Rod, good evening. Good evening, Sir Alacaster. Sir Alacaster turns and raises an eyebrow. Shouldn't you be attending to Princess Emily Bing? Emilian? Right. Rod silences me with a look. He moves and stands in front of me, shielding me from Sir Alacaster's gaze. We are just about to go to her. Let's go, Bluebell. Rod strides away, and I quickly curtsy to Sir Alacaster before following after Rod. Still feels Sir Alacaster's eyes on my back as I walk away. I try my best to suppress a shudder. Rod and I walk through the hallway in silence. With a stop on our tracks, we hear the clattering of silverware. Turn around, realize the sound is coming from behind a set of doors that is slightly open. Dining hall? Oh no! That's Emilian's voice. I like that. She's like, oh no! Grammar Nazi. Good. Oh, we need grammar Nazis. Hello, name I cannot pronounce. Emilian, she's new, but there's a dizzying array of cutlery.
Russian.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not totally sure.
It's definitely a Slavic language. I just still can't read it.
I'm pretty sure it's Russian.
Yeah, that's what Russian is, a Slavic language.
Okay.
Like we have say something like Spanish is a romantic
I thought you
language.
said Islamic.
No, not Islamic. Slavic.
Okay. Well, it was hard to understand you.
That's okay. I forgive you. You have been forgiven.
I wasn't asking for forgiveness.
Oh, well, you received forgiveness.
Free forgiveness for all, apparently.
Oh, several forks and knives in her hands. What are you doing here? You should be getting for bed. Sorry. The eye on the silverware on the table. Thought I could practice before I sleep today. An incredibly long day for her. She's still doing this? Watch Amelia put the cutlery back on the table in the wrong places. You need to rest, Im. I'll have to practice the placement one last time. I don't know why a person would need so much cutlery. One fork, one spoon, one knife should be more than enough for any meal. And all these glasses, if I recall correctly, the one is for water, one is for red wine, and this one is for white wine.
It's really not that hard, though.
I mean, I agree with Emilian, but I also agree with you that it's not that hard.
Like, you just remember where things go. Like, I learned this when I was younger. It's not difficult.
Isn't this the same choice? Point out her mistake or give her the correct answers? I guess just point out her... I mean, I could point out her mistake or you can give her the correct answers.
Well, save first.
I did.
Okay, so give her the correct answers.
That flute is for champagne, the other is for sherry. Oh, right. But there are two more. The other is for juice, and one glass is for dessert wine. The dessert wine glass should only be used during the dessert course, and the juice glass is only used when the juice is being served at this course. Otherwise, it is placed next to the water goblet. I see. Ron is staring at me out of the corner of his eyes. His lips twitch before he turns back to his sister. Like he was about to smile. See? Got a rod diamond. Rod diamonds are worth a lot on the market nowadays. Now what are these for? Nilian points at the groups of forks in front of her. You use those every day, Your Highness. You should know the correct answer. Nilian points at she rattles off the names. The dinner fork, the fish fork, the salad. Correct. You know so much about etiquette too. You're really incredible, Bluebell. You make a better noble woman than I do. If I told her I was noble, she would not believe me. I just read a lot about these things. You read and you know enough to put them into practice? That's amazing. Especially since you haven't even been with us for so long, right, Rod? Rod shrugs. He does not disagree. Perhaps you should be my teacher, Bluebell. I can learn so quickly from you. Emilian quickly straightens out the cutlery. Now that I think about it, I come to realize Emilian is much more than she appeared to be. It's probably because I'm forced to spend so much time with her as a maid. She's different. She's flawed, and I'm not as conceited, more humble than I originally thought. Maybe I should try lending her a hand. I may not be one of your tutors, but if you need me to help with your lessons, just ask me, and I'll do what I can for you. Bluebell, that's it, Rod, who was once began wearing expressionless surprise. She paid attention to Amelia once again. You only have 1 month left to repair, and as your personal maid, I feel it's my responsibility to help you whatever ways I can. Bluebell, Bluebell wipes her eyes back with her hand. I notice she's glistening in her cheeks. Is she crying? You're extremely kind, Bluebell. Thank you. I'll definitely take you up on that offer. I'm still looking at Emiliano when I catch a faint glow coming from the pendant on my chest. Ah! What just happened? Oh, did she have her first good deed?
Yes, she does.
Oh, what a pretty necklace you have, Bluebell. Thank you. Anyway, for now, I think both of us would benefit from some sleep. After escorting Emiliano back to her room, I walk out in the hallway in a daze. Was that a light? Oh no, what was that light? Seems you actually managed to obtain your first good deed. I didn't know you were still here. I'm down my pen and I'm astonished at what I see. A piece of the glass slipper? I gently touch the new piece that is hanging next to my existing glass slipper pendant. It is real! You're not too bad after all. Did he just compliment me? What? Buck turns away. Nothing. He walks away, leaving me alone with my thoughts. Chapter 5! Hold on.
Halfway there.
There you go, I can save now. When are we gonna fuck?
What?
I'm sorry. Ignore that.
You're hopeless.
Probably.
I really want ice cream, but everywhere is closed.
Yeah, it's 11:30 at night.
Ugh.
McDonald's might not be closed.
Yeah, but they don't even have the M&M kind anymore.
Okay, well,
Which
beggars.
is weird.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
Okay, you know what, Jake?
I'm just saying, you want ice cream, but the only place open for ice cream is McDonald's.
I think you need to shut your mouth.
Is it because I'm speaking too much sense?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Then I'll shut my mouth. Good morning, Your Highness. Would you like to play with us? You want to play with me? Yeah. Or, no, that's a boy. No, that's about right. Yeah, come play with us. We'll have lots of fun. Well, please, just for a little while? Maybe I can. Bluebell, what are you doing here in front of the gates? Mother? Good morning, Your Majesty. We were just wondering if the poor princess could come and play with us. No, Princess Bluebell does not want to play with you. But, Mother, I do enough idle chatter. We must go. It is almost time for your dance lessons. But, Bluebell, do not make me repeat myself. Yes, Mother. My homeland, the hour is 1:32 a.m. Lord, it is 11:32 for us. So you're a couple hours ahead of us. It is still dawn when I wake up. As much as I want to continue sleeping, I have no choice but to get up and prepare for the day. The last thing I need is an annoying lecture from the head maid. I must become accustomed to waking up this early, even if I do not enjoy it. As soon as my preparations are made, I begin to make my way towards Emiliano's room. She should wake early. I am about halfway there when I hear familiar voices. Still far away are Sir Alacaster and Sir Mithras. Man, they do not go away, do they?
Nope.
Are you sure this is going to work? Have a little faith in me, my friend. Friends? We're not friends. Sir Alacaster narrows his eyes and then turns abruptly to look at me. Ah, Miss Bluebell, was it? Sir Mithras, Sir Alacaster. Have you been eavesdropping, child? There's no reason to be angry at me. I said they were talking about something confidential. Siri, I swear to fucking Christ. What? What did I say, Siri?
Your language.
Oh my god.
Siri, you fuck-cocking shit-fuck. Go away!
There's no need for that.
Damn, okay. Someone's got some anger
Go away,
issues.
Siri.
What did I do to deserve that?
Goodbye, Siri! Oh, shit, he left. Siri's not happy at me. Well, this is like the 4th time you've come up during my stream. Like, knock it off. On my way to Princess Emiliana's room, sir. That is why I'm here. I coolly look at Sir Alexander, who looks like he's about to pop a vein. Can I help but feel satisfied at his reaction? Just a few steps, he's suddenly looming over me. Have you ever seen Alexander look so angry before? What is going on? I was now walking towards with the scowl on his face. Sir Alexander knows that he quickly steps back. There's just a little misunderstanding, Your Highness. Rod glances at me, his eyes narrowing. Great, I'm sure he's going to blame me for this too, even though I did nothing. Oh shit. Much to my surprise, Rob puts himself between me and Mr. Alexander. Are you alright, Bluebell? He's worried about me? I slowly nod. Rod turns back to Sir Alexander and Sir Mithras. You don't have any business with Bluebell. I will be taking her with me. Emiliana's already waiting for her. So Alexander stands me for a few moments before bowing to Rod. What is his problem?
Whose problem?
Damn, hashtag protect series. Sir Alexander's.
Oh, Sir Alexander has a lot of problems, but I can't tell you about those yet.
Oh, okay. What turns to me again is express himself. Shall we? Walks off before waiting for my reply. I look back at Sir Alexander and Sir Mithras for one last time before chasing after him. Both of us spend the next few minutes walking in silence. Rod said nothing since my encounter with Sir Mithras and Sir Alexander. Are you okay? What? Before, is he really worried? Alright, we're gonna save. Pretty sure we're gonna say I'm fine, right?
What's the other option?
I'm not.
Try I'm not.
I've never been treated with such disrespect by Sir Alexander. He's hostile towards me. Rod scoffs. Before he was forced to show you respect, and because you were a princess. Now because you are a commoner, he speaks to you as bluntly as you speak to anyone else. That does not excuse his rude behavior. Rod shrugs. He's a lot like someone else that I know. Gives me a pointed look. He always finds a way to scold me somehow. I scowl at him before turning away. You said that Emiliana was waiting for me. I did not expect her to be up so early. Where is she? I lied. What? You lied to help me out of that situation? Why? Are you helping me? Because while you're here, you are my responsibility. I may loathe the role, but I will still uphold it. Besides, you don't need a reason to help someone in need. Help someone in need.
Load it and try the other option.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Faces my response. His expression is soft, unlike his usual scowl. Rod here is pretty worried about you, princess!
Was that supposed to be Delora?
No, that's Sebi.
Oh, I see.
Rod glares at Sebi, his cheeks tinged pink. Sebi chuckles. That's Chubby's suckle right there. Sorry, Rod. Your thoughts ring so loudly in your mind that I cannot help but say them aloud. There's the purple crest. It's not the first time that Sebi has told me what Rod is thinking. Rod reaches out and pinches Sebi's face, his scowl returning. Ow, ow, ow! I'm sorry, okay? But next time, try not to think too loudly. You said that Emiliana's waiting for me. I didn't expect that. There we go. Alright. Now that I've helped you, I'll be taking my leave now. I have fencing lessons I need to attend to. Don't you get yourself more trouble, and I won't be here all the time to save you. I glare at him across my arms. I'm not a damsel in distress, Your Highness. I do not need your help. Rob snorts before turning and walking away. The other day, I watched Emilion finish her etiquette lessons. I can tell that the teacher is...
Etiquette.
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 I know it says etiquette.
It's a cut sound.
I know it is. It's a dumb fucking French word. That was why.
What is it with you and French?
Because French doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does.
It just goes against what language should be. It has too many letters.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in Latin was straightforward and clear. You know exactly how to pronounce everything. You look at French and it's like, I don't fucking know. It just goes against what everything you would think it would be. There's no consistency. It's just a bunch of... There's just too many letters that don't make any noises. Hello, unknown. Welcome back. Look who's here. It's Raven. Remember her from the Undertale stream from, like, a long time ago?
What
English doesn't make sense. Unknown is here from the Undertale stream.
I see.
English makes a lot more sense than French. I keep wanting to call it etiquette.
I don't know. Apparently around the world, English is the hardest to learn.
Well, yeah, because English has a lot of rules, but once you learn those rules, it makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
It certainly does.
Okay.
This English doesn't make sense. Thank you, Brett. See, Brett speaks perfect English. Which people just should take a lesson from Brett. Fiona is able to correctly name all the glasses and cutlery. She is not a slow learner. I'd come here earlier in the day to teach Emilion about proper dining etiquette. Turns out that my lesson was valuable. You have shown great improvement, Your Highness. I am glad that you have been diligent with your studies. No doubt you'll be ready for the ball soon. Marianne smiles, her cheeks turning pink. Thank you. I would have done it with the help of a friend. Yana glances and briefly smiles at me. I really owe her a lot. That is wonderful. I am so glad to have such a dedicated friend, Your Highness. Friend? Is that really what I am to her? A princess do not have maids as friends. Royal does not mingle with commoners, especially not with servants. Mother told me that before. Amelia does not treat me as a maid, but she can't possibly think of me as a friend. The teacher gives Amelia several books to study for the lesson. She ends the lesson and excuses herself. Amelia approaches me and grasps my hands. Thank you so much, Bluebell. I would not have passed without your help. Different. I tend to get nervous in my lessons, but teachers are strict and intimidating. I cave beneath the pressure. But with you, I feel more comfortable around you. It's probably because we're almost the same age and lessons feel more casual. So thank you. I'm very grateful to you. She looks down at the ground shyly. I hope it's alright that we're friends. I furrow my eyebrows at her. Why would you even want to be friends with a maid? You're supposed to be making friends with the nobles, not the servants. You know, frowns. I can feel her deflate. She's walking towards the window inside. I tried. They may not say anything, but I can feel them silently judging me. I wasn't born a princess, and I feel like they judge everything that I do. They think that I smile too much, that I'm not regal enough. They feel that I'm too clumsy or too cheerful. Well, Amelia definitely does not act like a noble. I cannot say that I blame her for the nobles being skeptical of her. Being with them suffocates me. I do my best to act like a princess, but the way they always look at me, they're waiting for me to make a mistake. And they all have an excuse to jeer at me. Every girl dreams of becoming a princess, and yet this is not my dream. I really just miss being a normal girl. I miss my freedom. I look at her, thoughtful. I think I can understand what Emilion is feeling. Looks like me, she was thrown into a world she was not ready to be part of. Right now, she has no choice but to fit in. She never wanted my title in the first place, yet I accused her of stealing it. You told your mother how you feel? Emilion shakes her head. No, not the king either. I do not want them to think that I'm grateful. That's why I'm trying my best to become accustomed to all this. Cross my arms. But you are not happy. I'm not. Everyone just assumes that I'm happy because I smile a lot. She barely opens up to anyone, yet she opened up to me. Had I been given the choice before I was cursed, I would never listen to her. You should tell them how you feel, rather than just keep it to yourself. Oh my god, my voice.
Probably from all the voices you're doing.
It's just talking. Quite a lot. For the past 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh, poor baby.
Mm-hmm. Don't. English is easy to learn. Well, at least for me, lol. But then trying to learn Russian is some of the biggest challenges in the world. Yeah, I bet. Latin's easy.
No, it's not.
Latin's pretty easy.
You're just a nerd.
Well, Latin's easy because the grammar is very consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Once you know English grammar, you know Latin grammar. That's the thing about learning English. Once you learn English, you can pretty much learn every other language, because every other language has at least parts of English, if not the entire thing of English. And the thing that's hard to learn about English is some of the things like infinitives and you know, and when to use adverbs and adjectives, because people do that mistake that all the time. And participles. I guess participles if you're a commoner.
Mm-hmm.
Well, these are things that a lot of people don't know about. If I told you to identify the dangling participle, you'd have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you know all this stuff, then all of a sudden learning other languages becomes easy.
Mm-hmm.
Just have them, I wish I could be more honest with them, I really do. I never even be able to speak your mind. She envies me? You know, it takes deep breaths and sighs. The frown fades from the sigh. It could be replaced by a fragile smile. I'm sorry for ranting to you like that. I must have bored you with my story. I used to get so annoyed with her, but now I've seen the side of her, especially not as terrible as I first thought. Oh! I heard that my mother wanted to see me after my lesson today. Allow me to escort you to the queen, then. Thank you. Now look at that. There's the thumbnail. Again. Look at that.
Yep.
Days passed without any real conflict. Sir Alcaster again in the hallways, but Laura is ignoring me, has been bitch busy with other priorities. So I turned to the barter yesterday to discuss something. Is it the shabby old house you came here? The most part stays in my room. I run around doing errands for Emilion and taking on the other chores that are handed to me. I'm headed to the palace gates. I'm hurried to meet Emilion. She's going out of town to meet Viorica again. That's such a weird name.
Mm-hmm.
And I was told
as weird as Emilion and Alacaster.
Alacaster, at least I could see Alacaster being a name. Emilion is French, so of course it's weird. But Viorica, it just doesn't roll off the tongue. Viorica.
I don't know. I think it's actually pretty.
Bluebell. Oh yeah, what's his voice? Bluebell. Ow. I'm not gonna do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Told him he heard my name. He's been stumbling over not using my title. I rarely see him, but when we do, we don't have much time to discuss anything. Can I help you with anything, Prince? Oh, no, didn't mean to press that. God damn it. It's been a while. Have you managed to complete one of your good deeds? Days after originally, you run into friends. You managed to have a quick conversation in regard to my curse. It's been a long time since the conversation happened. Recently, I've barely seen Prince. I hear rumors that he's been reassigned somewhere outside the palace. Show my pendant and point out the piece of the second glass of the slipper. Managed to get one several days ago. Bluebell, that is wonderful. I knew that you could get one. Only 2 more, and I can break this curse. Ah, Fritz, Mr. Bluebell. I did not think that the 2 of you were acquainted. Turn her head at the same time, and Mithras suddenly appears from behind the corner, the usual smile on his lips. Sir Mithras.
Mithros is a snake.
Fritz, I believe Sir Alacaster is looking for you. Right, sorry. Bluebell, I must take my leave now. Of course. Leaving me alone with Sir Mithras. I did not say anything but continues to smile at me. I like my face. Excuse me. Curtsy started to walk and Mr. called my name. Bluebell. Yes. I wanted to thank you for your hard work and dedication to our princess. I look at him, puzzled by his sudden gratitude. Don't worry. Everything will soon be remedied. Excuse me? My apologies. I did not mean to keep you. Completely ignores my question. Dips his head slightly before turning and walking away. Smile still on his face. Oh, yeah, wait for me outside the carriage. You are late. My apologies. You're so grumpy, but you haven't been late too many times before, Rhoda. No, goddamn, stop this. I distract Silver as he turns his head to the carriage. Sighs before looking at me. Shall we? Of course. I believe a sitting kind of carriage rolls in town. The night side guard duty stay up front with the driver. Watching for any disturbances. What's the chin in the palm of his hand? Pausing and glance at Rod every now and again, looking restless. Finally, she breaks the silence. Are you still mad that I asked you to come along to visit Viorica? You could have declined the invitation, Rod. If you only tell me what happened between the two of you, I would do my best to remedy the situation. Rod notices me looking at him and scowls. He returns his moody gaze to the window. I have nothing to say, Im. But you used to be good friends with Viorica, Rod, but then ever since you were... Emilion stops herself. I know that she is referring to his curse. After that day, you kept your distance from her. And then when you found out about the wedding, you became even colder towards her. Viorica is worried about you, Rod. She worries that you might have offended you somehow. Emilion, with a hint of warning in his tone. Is it possible that Viorica is related to Rod's curse, considering the time? Oh my god, how slugger. Can we just have a mid-episode pause or something?
A what?
Continue on next time.
We need to at least get to the end of the chapter.
Okay. Here it still says Hey, Leon, good to see you again. You too. But Bluebell, was it? Not an acknowledgement. Viorica was partly nice, stands at the shop door. It's just the two of you today? Emilion both turn around and see that Rod has indeed vanished. Emilion frowns, looking bewildered and disappointed. He was right behind us. I'll go look for him. Thank you, Bluebell. Lon was leaning against the wall in the alleyway just outside the toy shop. Ah, here comes another choice.
What are the options?
I got to talk to him and stay with him.
Stay with him.
Alright. Tell Rod's posture that if I say anything to him, fall on deaf ears. So I moved to stand next to him instead, and lean against the wall with him. What are you doing? Keeping you company? Or raised an eyebrow at me. Whenever I ever even liked my company. Well, I'd rather be here than stay outside the toy shop and listen to Emilion and Viorica talk. I keep wanting to call her Victoria. It just sounds like a normal name. You're not here to try
because
to get me...
Because her name's Viorica?
Yeah, I know. So you're trying to get me to talk. Well, it's not as if you would answer any of my questions. I've tried forcing you to talk, and I know how ineffective it is. I will be here if you do not want to talk. Rod eyes me suspiciously. Since when did you stop listening to others? Now, there you go. There's the purple rock crystal. That's worth at least $40.
It's what?
That's worth at least $40. Unlike the market. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you are the personal mate of someone who enjoys talking, you learn to listen. Milion's been happier in these past few months. I hate to admit it. It seems to be because of you. Are you actually praising me? Rod looks away, his cheeks tinted pink. Think whatever you like. No. Wait. Oh, Jesus. Evan's playing Osu! Anyway. I do not know why, but for some reason I'm happy that Rod gave me a compliment. The Princess Bluebell! Rod and I turn and similar to Waltz. Waltz pots in front of us with a smile. Shit, I don't have a voice for Waltz. What's Waltz's voice? Raven. Raven.
What?
Walt's voice.
Walt's voice? Well, he's a kid, so...
Nice to see you again, Prince. I'm kidding.
At least for now, he's a kid.
Right. I don't know. I'm too tired to think about this. I'm just gonna read him in a normal voice.
Just do a normal voice.
So boring. Give him a kinky voice. What does that even mean?
Something super sexy, like, it's nice to see you again, princess.
It's nice to see you again, princess.
Too sexy.
Too sexy.
Too sexy for me.
Too sexy for you. It's too sexy for my shirt. Waltz, what are you doing here? I was about to deliver a letter to the prince, but I guess that it won't be necessary anymore. A letter? Is Faye asking for me? Not just you. She wants to see the princess as well. I don't know, seductive. Is that working?
Alright, do the original voice then.
You'd rather have the original voice.
No, not the original seductive voice.
Oh, okay. It's been a while since I was last at the merchant. Is something wrong? They need to discuss something important with the princess. Come to the merchant tonight. Tonight? But we're already here, so why not now? Walter's eyes shift to our carriage. You're here with Princess Emilion, yes. You can't make her wait too long. Sure. Thanks, Belle. She's like, fuck it, yeah, that's good enough.
It's good for me.
What they need to discuss with you is complicated and will take some time to explain. The toy shop door opens and Miliana attends the door as she says goodbye to Viorica. Remember, tonight. So what's his last words before he slips back into the crowd? Emilion's visit with Viorica was briefer than I thought it would be. Now all of us are headed back to the palace. Rod had not uttered a single word on our way back. I could tell that he is making Emilion agitated. She continues to keep glancing at Rod expectantly. If you have anything to say, say it. Emilion stares at me. You obviously want to say something to Prince Rod. The only way to get answers is to ask him directly. He does not turn around as if he does not hear me. Emilion clasps her hand at his eyes. Well? Glanced at Rod, who persistently stares out the window, his eyes focused on nothing. He's pretending not to hear us. How immature. Rod? Viorica said it was sad that you weren't there today. She was certain that you stayed outside to see avoiding her. What is going on with you? I'm not in the mood to answer your questions, Im. Emilion grasped the edges of her dress, her expression becoming more rigid. You've been keeping secrets from us ever since you cursed. We don't even know why you were cursed, how you could help to break it. Wait, the rest of the family doesn't know anything about the circumstances of Rod's curse? I thought they had told them everything, but all they know is that he's cursed. We're a family. We're supposed to help each other through the problems. Emilian's hands are shaking as she gazes at her brother. What was that?
It was a weird sneeze.
Oh, I thought it was a laugh.
Nope.
You are laughing at me now.
What?
You're laughing at me now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I can hear you laughing in the background, you know.
I'm just... Someone sent me this really funny meme. Do you want me to tell you about it?
Yes, tell me about it.
I hate commercials that play twice in a row. Who do you think you are? And then the post under that says, I remember once when I was watching TV and the same commercial played, I shit you not, literally 7 times in a row. It was funny the first 3 times, but then it just became kind of scary, and I thought I was stuck in some kind of time loop that would never ever end.
Yeah, that sounds... Wow. God wants us to go quietly as their eyebrows are... Those eyebrows are furrowed. He looks guilty. I silently shake my head at him before running after Emilian. Into the hallway, her hands to her chest. She slowly breathes in or out. As if she were on the verge of tears. When she stands behind her, she turns away and wipes her eyes with the back of her hand. I'm sorry for storming off like that. Oh, there you go. I'm not banned anymore. Yeah, you should have been... It only banned you for 5 minutes, Shockwave. You could have been here like 25 minutes ago. I was just very frustrated at Rod. I said something I shouldn't have back there. If anyone finds out about this. They won't. Your secret's safe with me. Milan flashed me a grateful smile over looking at the sky. Rod's went that way. Next, he is stopped in front of us, trying to catch his breath. I'm sorry. I'm sorry too, Rod, but now I would like to be alone. Of course. I'm sorry, Bluebell, but could you leave me for now? She did not even wait to answer before walking away. Leave me alone with Rod. You made her cry, Rod. I'm fully aware of that. Why are you hiding your curse from your family? You wouldn't understand. I'm doing this to protect them. Protect them? And suddenly shakes his head. They wouldn't understand. Those are the last ominous word from Rod speaks before rushing off, leaving me alone in the hall. What happened to him? That's an hour ago, I think. Yeah, so you could have been here a long time ago, Shockwave. There's silence, time of the night, most it's a long ass chapter. I'm now on my way to the meeting place. Rod told me earlier to wait for him here. I thought he would make me go to the marching by myself after what transpired with Emily, but I guess I was wrong. Emilian was upset today. I've never seen her like this before. I turned my thoughts back to the march and what Walt said earlier. I wonder if her page wants to talk to us about. I feel my heart beating erratically against my chest. I feel like something bad is going to happen. I realize that I've been standing in the open for a while. Perhaps I should move. People might find me standing here suspicious. Start walking. I was surprised to feel a hand close around my wrist and pull me into the darkness. I open my mouth, but I shuffles my scream. Shh! Rod? Rod's gaze is icy. He speaks quietly, but I can feel anger stemming through his words. What if someone just saw you standing there? You thought about how you might get suspicious? His tone was so accusatory for a moment that I cannot find my voice. But then he was right. I should have been more careful. Sorry. Rod stares at me, surprised. What? I never thought I'd hear you apologize, especially to me. Oh. Or at least I know how to apologize, unlike you. Oh shit. Fucking burn.
You still think this is nothing like me?
Well, now she's less of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Now that she's a less of a bitch, I can see it. Her bitch levels were too high for you. Why would you ever have a reason to apologize to you? Because you've done nothing wrong but treat me coldly, even though I have done nothing to personally attack you. Rod scowls at me, but he does not say anything. Instead, he sighs and takes my hand, pulling me after him. But what? Let's go before the god sees us. I have no energy to argue with Rod, so I allow him to pull me along. I'm sorry. What? He apologized to me? Don't make me repeat myself. I did not hear you clearly. There's one thing I know about you, it's that you're not deaf. Of course I'm not. Shh, someone will cue you. Glare at Rod, but he does not respond. Princess, your hand is really warm. Rod freezes his place as he glares at Sebby, who seems to be shrugging. Your thoughts are too loud, Rod. Dim lights can actually see a faint blush on Rod's cheeks. You're blushing. No, she's British. I think Rod is naturally a bitch, but that's my opinion. Or a bish, because you can't spell correctly. I am not. Let's go with my hand, start to walk towards the secret passage, me trailing behind him. We look around to make sure no one is in sight before we both slip inside. Follow close behind Rod in silence. My eyes move upwards, just a little plush bunny hanging on his shoulder. Sebby, I've been wondering, have you ever talked with Rod's family as yourself? Rod suddenly stops and scowls over his shoulder at me. What? I'm speaking to Sebby, not you. No, I don't, Princess. Rod doesn't want me to talk to others since he thinks I might say something unnecessary. Well, so much for that. You still speak even when it is unnecessary. The dim lights turn on, still they can see the faint pink in Rod's cheeks. But it's probably a trick of the strange lighting. Hold on. Alright, here's the choice. Either you're not doing a very good job, or what do you mean by that? I feel like I should say, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, let's try that one.
Alright. Well, there are thoughts he prefers to keep to himself, like his thoughts on karma, and his feminine voice, or his... Rod suddenly clamps Sebby's face so I can actually see the poor plush struggling away from his hold. You're crushing the poor toy. Rod glares at me before we finally releases Sebby. Rod can be so brutal at times. I remember the time he almost threw me out the window for saying that one lady had a hideous dress. Rod glares at Sebby once again. He raises his fingers to pinch him, but Sebby hurriedly apologizes before Rod can touch him. Okay, I'll stop talking for now. Rod sighs and continues walking. Rod, have you spoken with Emilion since the earlier incident? No. If I want to speak to him again about his curse, I doubt you'll diverge me or anything right now. I said keep my thoughts until we head to the merchant. I think I need to reload. I don't think that worked. Dang. That was pretty great, though.
Yeah.
Alright. You're not doing a very good job. Sebby sighs. How can I not when Robbie here's thinking too loudly? Makes my head ache. You get headaches? That's not the point. The point is that when he thinks something too long, his head becomes cloudy and really full, like it's going to explode. So I got it explained for him. He's not good at expressing his thoughts, so I... There we go. Ow, ow, ow! Okay, I'll stop talking now. Alright.
Did it do it?
Yep. And we got another $40.
I feel like it would be more than that.
You think a rod crystal's worth more than $40? I don't know. $40 is a lot of money.
No, it's not.
Have you...
That's pocket change.
Really? Pocket change?
Yeah.
Coming from you, the broke college student.
I usually keep $40 cash on me.
Next time something's about $40, I'm gonna make you pay for it. Next time something's $40, I'm gonna make you pay for it.
Okay. I spend all of my money on presents for my friends, okay?
But I thought it was
You're getting a lot of presents this year. I can, like, not make that a thing.
No, I'm just saying, you say $40 is pocket change, and if it's not that big of a deal, then I don't know, it shouldn't be too bad. Right?
I mean, as long as getting presents...
I'm slowly going to die. Well, you're already slowly dying.
What if oxygen is actually a deadly poison, but it takes 80-something years to kill us?
Well, what else will we breathe?
Carbon monoxide.
I think that kills us a lot faster than oxygen. When we read that merchant profaned it, Laura...
That's the idea!
Okay. It's been a while, Princess. Thank you for bringing her safely here, Prince Rod. Where is everyone? They're all resting in their rooms now. It wasn't necessary that they be here for what Delora and I want to discuss with you. I'll be staying in the tavern then. Rod's about to head to the town when Delora stops them. You don't have to leave. What we're going to say involves you two, since you're staying at the palace as well. Looks curiously, but asks no questions. I'll gesture over to this. Oh Jesus, is that a French word? Sauté? Or is that
what?
Is that actually seedy?
Spell it.
Settee.
Spell it again?
Settee.
Satay, perhaps?
You see, that's what I thought. I'm gonna call it a SETI.
I think it's satay.
I know, but I don't want to call it that. Hydrogen. We can all breathe hydrogen. I'm pretty sure that will not. That's not how. We need oxygen. That's what blood cells are designed to carry. Rod and I must know.
At least that's what we think.
No, that's what we know.
We could just breathe helium all the time. Make our voices really high.
No, that I'm pretty sure that would not work. Your blood will not carry helium to your brain, and even if it did, your brain would not. It does not work. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Congratulations on your first good deed, Princess. Delora told me all about it, and I could see the extra piece in her necklace as well. She smiles at me, her eyes filled with pride. Her faith in me rekindles the dwindling confidence that I had. Finally, you see how happy that Delora was when she announced it to us. You didn't have to go into specifics, Parfait. Oh, you embarrassed, Delora? She smiles at Delora teasingly before turning back to me. Anyway, I know you can do it, Princess. They only do warn you, break your curse. Yeah, keep the good word, Princess. And you too, Rod. So what is it that you want to discuss with us? I conducted a little investigation when I was with Bluebell in the palace, and I found something important. Something important? I discovered that there was a witch in the palace. What? A witch in the palace? I'm gonna sound like that shipment guy from that movie. No, no Shockwave, no. I felt a tinge of magic while I was there. It was faint, but definitely there. I don't remember feeling it before when I was there as your doll, Princess. It seems that a witch is using glamour to hide herself from us. Wait a second, that glamour. That sounds familiar. What was it when they used glamour to hide themselves? What was that like?
So that is a spell that kind of disguises you from other people. Like, you're still the same person, but other people perceive you differently.
Oh yeah, I got that part. But I mean, like,
where have you heard it before?
Yeah, where have I heard that before?
Probably talking to me about the Fae.
The Fae?
Yes, fairy folk.
Oh, yeah,
they're
maybe.
referred to as the Fae.
Maybe that's where that's from. I feel like it was on a TV show or something. Anyway. Glamour is a powerful magic that is very experienced witches cast. Since you're dealing with no ordinary witch, they have the potential to be very powerful. But what would a witch be doing in the past in the first place? It could be at the cake, but what? Afraid there's a possibility that we must make you aware, Princess. For us to explain it, we must give you the truth. Oh shit.
Yeah, this is the good part.
Oh, then but all right, fine. We'll keep going for a little while. Truth? Then my answer is silence. A shipment gazed around me, avoids my eyes. What's going on? Prince, it's very likely that the Twitch Palace is looking for you. What? I can cast a glamour on you for a long enough time so that you could remain hidden from magical eyes. I did it to protect you, but this witch question could see the spell I cast on you. I believe that they are actively looking for you. Close my eyes, massage my temples, head, feel the headache coming on. Wait, so they want to see their curses unbroken. Wait, let's cast a glamour on her. What do you mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? That she cast a glamour on her?
So that people wouldn't recognize her.
Oh. But wait. Wait, so hold on. I'm confused. Parfait casts a glamour on Bluebell?
Yes.
When did that happen?
She's explaining that she did that a long time ago so that other magical folk wouldn't recognize Bluebell and try to take advantage of her. Because if you remember from the first episode, the fairy tale curse doesn't affect other people that are cursed, witches or fairies. So a lot of witches are going to try and find her and be out to get her. So Parfait, who was the most powerful fairy, cast a glamour on Bluebell so that no one would recognize her and none of the witches or anyone the witches hired would try to take her away.
But Waltz recognized her, and everybody else can recognize her.
Because they are her friends, so they know what she looks like. But for a witch that doesn't know what she looks like under the glamour...
But the glamour doesn't change your appearance?
It does. To certain people.
Okay. Okay. So just to witches that don't know her.
What?
So just to witches that don't know her.
Perhaps.
But not to anybody else. Everybody else can see through the glamour.
We'll go with that.
This is just confusing.
I know, honey. Just keep reading. It's okay.
The of the dark has been of the bearer for a long time.
See, we're about to get to the good part. This is the big reveal.
Some of the witches, the wicked ones, to make sure that the Channel Brown continues to spread darkness, even with his new bearer in charge. Okay, what does that have to do with me? Impression and ground. The title of the bearer is passed down from one descendant to the next. Princess, the last Channel Brown was the late Queen of Angiel, your mother. I feel my blood go cold. What? As you are the Queen's daughter, you are the next heir. Come, dear 18th birthday, you inherit the title of Tenebrum Bearer. Mother? A witch? Impossible! Why would you spout such lies? I saw that one coming. I didn't see the title thing, but I definitely saw the mother being a witch. Also, nobody here is named Bella Shockwave. Nobody here.
Nobody.
I narrow my eyes at them, searching for the hint that they are lying to me. Laura Parfait never turned the side eye away from me. Rod glanced at me briefly before turning away, looking uncomfortable. Hildir, your mother and I used to work together to maintain balance. And then the witch hunt drove her mad and turned her out to ice. But she never used any magic. I would have known if she was a witch. It's possible that you did in the past, but it seems you erased all your memories of her true identity. Delora has already been able to ascertain that most of your memories have been snatched away. Hildir needed you to remain obedient so that when she finally did inherit the role as bearer, you would continue to do as she wanted. But that feels they were spinning endlessly on an axis. The reason that I cursed you is to see if you are truly capable of goodness, Princess. Hilda's influences clung to you even after her death. Oh shit, she died.
What?
She died?
Who died?
Hildir?
Ah.
Oh.
Hildir is... Bluebell's mom.
Well, yeah, I got that part.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that she died.
Yeah, she was killed as part of the Great War.
Oh.
But that means that Bluebell
Is the heir.
now...
Yeah.
Yes.
I read that part.
Which happens on her 18th birthday.
Yeah.
Which is why all the witches are after her, because they want her to be corrupted and lead the witches to victory.
Oh, okay.
And that's also why they cursed her with that curse, because they want to bring out the goodness in.
I understand why people hated me. It's because I'm my mother's daughter. Can I help but reach out and touch the pins of my necklace, be feeling dread washes over me? We know that there's goodness in you, princess. We only wanted you to realize it by breaking your curse for face size. It's a selfish act on our part, I know. But we could not risk another great war. They believe that I would have plunged the world into a war? To the rod, who has yet to speak since the conversation started. Did you know about all this? Everyone knows the story of the Tenebrawum witch and her daughter. Everyone except for me. It's on my hand, suddenly feeling numb. I'm a witch? I'll become Tenebrawum's next bearer? Just the thought of it makes me sick. I think back to my childhood. I can still recall the glares that everyone gave to me when I was a child. They were scared of me because I was my mother's daughter? What about the king? Did he ever love me because I was the daughter of a witch? But that's the case. Wait. If my mother was so wicked, then why did the king fuck her marry her in the first place?
Because, well...
I mean... Kill the woman that he loved if he did not marry her. Just then to kill Ophelia. Oh. And so he fucked her?
So, basically, the king, Gennaro, Ophelia was the one he loved. She was his true love. But Hildur held her hostage and threatened to kill her in front of him, pretty much, if he didn't marry her and make her queen, giving her power. So she basically became the supreme ruler, left him with no power, and then forced him to give her an heir, and then she groomed Bluebell to the point that she thought it was acceptable. And then any memories that Bluebell had that didn't fit with her idea of acceptable, she erased. And those are the dreams that she keeps having.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. Is it all making sense now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Bender, you missed us getting our first good deed, I think. Which means we have a third of the glass slipper.
So that's one of the big reveals. Like, surprise, she's actually a witch.
I mean, I figured her mother was a witch. That didn't seem very surprising. Ophelia, so the king slept with Ophelia from the very beginning? Really emptiness inside. I have a feeling it's set on my chest. He never really loved me. Oh. Well, once my snaps me out of my thoughts, that's when I realized a stray tears made it down my cheek. Quickly wipe it away in the back of my hand and get angry at myself for showing weakness in front of them. Must be happy to see me like this. What? Your mother was made queen, your sister became a royal overnight. Something out of a fairy tale, isn't it? You thought that you had a perfect life until I came back into it. I never asked for this to happen, I just wanted to. Finally, suddenly his head off his mouth, muffling whatever other words the plush was going to say for him. What is it you want to say, Rod? It's nothing. I'm going to show you, however, that the power that comes with the crown has always been irrelevant to my family and I. So stop assuming that everyone around you is actually the title of your riches.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah?
So my friend just sent me something. Apparently a man named Dave Strider is running for Senate.
That's awesome. Where?
don't know. All it said is context, and it's like, probably should have provided context in the original post. I can only imagine the primal emotion seeing Dave Strider is running for Senate must invoke in you without context. So we could have a senator somewhere named Dave Strider.
That'd be great.
Oh my god, yes.
I didn't even know Strider was a real last name.
Neither did I. Oh my god, do you think there's a real Dirk Strider?
No, Dirk is definitely not a real first name.
Well,
Dirk is the name of a weapon, sweetheart.
Well, it's short for Derek.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's not short for Derek.
Yes, it is.
No, Dirk is definitely the name.
I'm going to keep hoping, okay?
Dirk
Let
is
me have my dreams.
Dirk is the name of a sword,
Let me
sweetheart.
have my dreams.
Okay.
Let me have them.
No. If there was a guy named Dirk Strider, he probably wouldn't be very attractive anyway. Yeah. He wouldn't be nothing like the real Dirk. I have a friend named Dirk Streiter. That's not.
Anyways, continue with the story.
I would not marry the king if my father was still here. Never thought your relationship improved. Now it seems you're back to square one. Do you have anything else to add, Parfait? If not, I'd like to return to the palace. Princess, stay vigilant. Be careful about who you trust. Trust? How do you know whom I trust? It makes me think I even trust you. No. The anger that I was expecting earlier suddenly rises to the surface. Blown open profane door like feeding me lies, playing with me the way that Laura did when she first cursed me. I expect to believe you. What have you told you? Perhaps it's not the right time to reveal everything to you. Please, you need to be careful. I stand up and look at them, my arms hanging limply at my sides. How am I meant to trust anyone when all of you have been lying to me this entire time? Bluebell. If you do not believe us, then try asking the king who Hildir truly is. I never thought about asking the king about my mother. About mother. Rod, you should watch your back too. It's possible that this witch in question could be plotting against the thing. What if Sebastian is the witch? The entire time.
We'll see, I guess.
What is it, Sebastian? Please tell me it's Sebastian.
We'll see, I guess.
Shit, is it Sebastian? It's awesome. If it is.
I am not going to say it's Sebastian or not.
Okay. You do not have a friend named Dirk Strider.
Wait, what?
No, there is no hope!
Really?
No, he doesn't. He's lying.
Really?
He's lying.
Oh.
If you really have a friend named Dirk Strider, then describe this guy.
See, he says he does.
Didn't Parfait just tell us be careful who we trust? Do you really trust a drunk bender?
He's a pissed bender, not a drunk bender.
That's what pissed means.
Apparently he's from Germany. I find that probable.
Clicking intensifies. Dirk Strider is definitely not a real name. I won't be able to stay with you anymore. I had to pick up and leave a few days ago because I was certain that he caught trace of my magic. Probably already has. I understand. Anyway, Bluebell is right to return to the palace now. Someone may notice your absence. If you've gone much longer, you should leave now. I have to sneeze.
Bless to you.
Thank you. Snigger, now there's makes the effort to speak. I'm still stuck inside my own home, sifting through my troubled thoughts. Cannot reconcile the fact that the wicked witch who led the witches during the war was my mother. Not even realized many people hated my mother until after she had passed. She spoke about how cruel the queen was. Blonde hair, green eyes.
Ooh.
He's in Germany.
Hmm.
He could be fat, too.
Is he fat? Or is he cute?
It's not. We're not having this conversation right now. I will ban Cinderella Sundays.
Oh, you wouldn't.
I would. He's fat. See, Bender says he's fat.
I think he's saying no to the question if he's fat.
No, he's definitely saying he's fat.
I think we're gonna need some clarification.
I think I know. I really up
Very skinny.
and short. Oh man. Oh no, what happened?
Oh, bullshit.
Oh fuck, my thumb slipped.
Lame, you little nerd.
I'm sorry, Bender. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that, Bender. I'm sorry. It was an accident.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry, Bender. I didn't even realize people hated my mother until after she passed. Yeah, okay. Living a lie all these years, a lie my mother crafted so I could remain cold, bitter even after she passed away. That lure in her face that I meant to inherit the power of Lieutenant Brown for my mother. I don't want the burden. Almost bump into Rod's back, but he suddenly stops walking, turns around and looks at me with a serious expression. Cannot help feel judged beneath the way they gaze. Going to tell me that you never want to be as your partner if my mother was a witch, then I wasn't going to say that. What? I won't lie. The first time I saw you, I thought you were like your mother. You were cold, harsh, and selfish. I never wanted anything. No, Jesus, no, you're not. Go away. God, we're throwing the iron fist down this episode. It's almost the end.
What?
It's almost the end of it. No. Stop. Go away.
We both timed him out at the exact same time.
And he's in double timeout. But
good luck getting out of that one.
That lasts 10 minutes instead.
Probably.
Cole have that. Also, I was so against the partnership, but you've changed. Expression softens. As you and Em have grown closer together, I can see that you are not like your mother. She speaks fondly of you, and I can tell that she really enjoys your company. That's why, even though I do not have plans to break my curse, I'll still do what help I can break yours. The least I can do is your partner. I stare at Rod and Shark. It's the first time he's been so nice to me. Why are you staring at me like that? I'm only doing this because you're important to my sister. Rod turns away, his face beet red. Liar! Rod reaches up to pinch Subby's face. Ow! Alright. Now we can either compliment him or thank him.
Well, save first, and then try thanking him.
Thank you. Rod turns away, his cheeks dusted pink. It's no big deal. I'm only doing this because I can see how dedicated you are to breaking your curse. Because I want to get my old life back. Now that they told me I'm my mother, I want to prove that I'm nothing like her. Anyway, I want to help you with your curse, Rod. Why do you refuse to break it? Because I cannot. Steps to shake his head. He says nothing else, and I do not probe him anymore, especially after seeing the distant look on his face. I think I might have to reload. I don't think that was the right one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why saving is good.
Oh, yeah. Alright, come. Who'd have thought you were actually capable of being nice? What? Was that supposed to be a compliment? Yes, you are always so grumpy. I don't think I've seen a genuine smile on your face before. I can say the same for you. Birds of feather flock together then. Rod stares at me dumbfounded. I cannot help but smile at his little expression. Do you really dislike the fact that we are so similar? Rod is still staring at me, wide-eyed. You just smiled. I did not. Rod thinks your smile is pretty. I do not. You two. You two are the same. Really are the same. I take a deep breath and calm the erratic beating of my heart. Anyway, I just want to help you with your current. There we go. Alright, let's get through this scene with the mother. I think we'll save and then we'll end.
Okay.
Mother, look! Eleanor got me this gift. Eleanor? She's my bed and my friend. Princesses don't make friends with their servants. But she's really nice. She even taught me how to braid my hair like... Those servants are only nice to you because you are the princess. They only pretend to be your friends so they can have power over you. But, Eleanor, I would never... What reason would I have to lie to you? When have I ever lied to you, little one? You've never lied to me. That is correct. Tomorrow, I will remedy the situation. I will hire a new maid. You are not to befriend this one, no matter what she says. But, Mother! Are you arguing with me, Bluebell? No, I'm sorry, Mother. Let's see, we got the load screen. And there's the thumbnail to end our stream. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the main menu. Oh, we did pretty well, you know. We're getting through, Rod.
What chapter are we on?
6.
We're on 6?
Yeah. Don't you say it's 10?
We're only about halfway through.
Yeah.
I think we should just continue tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I have something else planned tomorrow.
Well, okay then.
No, I mean, that's just like...
Why don't you move whatever's tomorrow to Tuesday?
Why don't we move this to Tuesday?
Because it would be weird to skip a day and come back to it.
We skip a week and come back to it normally. No, please, no. Shockwave, you don't have to be here. I'm gonna make the content I'm gonna make. Blue, please don't. Excuse me.
We're gonna be playing all the routes on this game.
Yeah, this is gonna be every Sunday. I like your channel. You can watch me on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday then.
Yeah, Sunday's my day now. Sorry.
Yeah. I will always attend your streams. I appreciate your dedication.
Alright, fine. I guess we can come back to it Tuesday.
Yeah. We'll be finishing up Raw Tuesday so we can start a new one next Sunday. Just so we can get through this faster. I'm helping
I guess it's gonna be Sunday and Tuesday. Cinderella Sunday and Tuesday.
Well, depending, yeah, I guess so, if we don't get through fast enough. I like how I just got a notification that said Pissbender subscribed to my channel, even though I just kicked him. Anyway, yeah. So thank you all for watching. We'll finish up Rod's story on Tuesday, and then we'll start a new one Sunday. And hopefully, maybe we can finish that one. I don't know. Probably not, but I don't know. Yeah, tomorrow, as Shockwave, I would show up tomorrow. I would show up all of you tomorrow because, yeah, I would just show up tomorrow. Tomorrow you might like.
Wrap it up, Jake.
And, yeah. Wednesday, I don't know what we have planned. And Fear Fridays, of course. That's not going to be Black Rose. Thank you for watching. We're getting a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Baby, do you have something to say? Goodbye?
Bye.
Bye-bye.